There you go, buddy. There's
I
another
just don't want
invite
to
key.
like move ahead too fast and mess things
People
up, you know?
people can move their models, you know. You like as you're stepping across this pretty it's like the cavern was built by dwarves. But it's tall enough, it's about 10 foot tall, but it's only about 5 foot wide. So it's just enough for one person to go through. And you hear like the crunching, you know, you're moving pretty quietly. We're counting your stealth roll from last game.
Hmm.
And you see like the centipedes and other bugs just like crawling across the cavern floor. And you're able to skillfully avoid them. They almost don't make any noise themselves. You look up ahead, you see a staircase, well masoned, that leads up to the top.
I get to like the base of the staircase and then I kind of just like turn around and like look at the party, like kind of nodding like let's go up.
Fizzgig is kind of moving across. How quiet is Fizzgig, though? It's not very quiet.
Giant like, more like stumps.
Yeah, I mean, if we need to make a stealth roll, we will. But just keep in mind, Ray, like, if you're quiet and someone else right behind you is loud, we just take whoever has the loudest roll.
Shit.
Yeah, I didn't think much about that there too.
Because what type of armor are you wearing?
I think I'm wearing light. I just gotta open my sheet, I forgot.
Having some bugs with this.
You're wearing chainmail.
Wearing chainmail?
I think so. It's pretty quiet in here, Neji, for an archaeological dig. Maybe they're up ahead.
Say again?
Maybe they're up farther.
Okay.
The dig must be up further through the cave. Unknown.
I'm moving up the staircase then.
Moving up pretty slow. Yeah, you're moving up pretty slowly. And there appears to be like some padding or something.
Mm-hmm. Can I try to like see what it is? Or is it just like some part of the cave, like some natural?
You pull, it's definitely like something man-made. Like someone was maybe doing something here, sleeping here maybe, like some hay just piled up. Like it's a bedroll of some kind.
Okay.
But beyond that, there's like no like utensils or other camp gear that you would see.
Okay.
Tim is pretty far away, and Morgwyn
I
is...
can't. I'm having trouble moving the figures. I'm doing that now. Sorry.
Use your arrow keys on the keyboard.
For some reason I had some trouble zooming in to the character. Sorry.
You can double-click your character on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I did that, but it took me to like rocks.
And then you use the arrow key to it automatically will zoom into the appropriate level if you use the arrow key once.
Any arrow key or just
any arrow key in any direction.
Okay.
You look back, Neji, like the rest of the group is like kind of moving forward. They're not as quiet as you, though.
By the way, I'm not wearing chainmail. I need Shem 13. I've only got Shem 12.
I'm twirling my glaive around, see if I can hit somebody's butt, you know, in my head.
It's pretty tight quarters, like swinging this big glaive around.
Yeah, probably should do that.
You like hit it up against the wall, twirling it around, just kind of like with fun. You know, it's kind of like the kid with the nunchucks.
Yep.
So, and eventually he's just going to hit himself in the head.
I noticed like the party's starting to like catch up now, so I move forward a little bit.
I can see Mr. Bagpipes ahead of me.
I reveal another part of the cave. And you see it like ahead of you, Neji, like with your lantern, right? Let's just stop moving for 1 second. You see with your lantern like a bunch of, like in between this, goo and things, just lots of centipedes skittering around. They've like congregated in this area. Almost. They must be like rolling on top of each other. And I'll reveal some more sections. There is a door ahead of you, like here, and there's also a tunnel right here. And then there's a door right up here, and I can reveal the room if you want to go through the door up here. And you see, like, down, there's a tunnel way that's going this way.
Right. It's like slowly inch. Is there like a way to? I mean, the centipedes are like kind of everywhere, right? There's no way to like avoid them or walk around them, I guess.
You're just trying to walk around them?
Well, can I? Like, just to like, I guess it doesn't matter if everyone's gonna be loud. But
I mean, it's not about a factor of being loud. Let me just back everybody kind of up as Neji's thinking about this. Like, it's a bunch of insects, right? Like, if you step here, you don't know what could happen.
Right.
What about if he attempts to step on them? Are they going to move out of the way, or are they just going to stay where they are?
Unknown.
Can I just like kind of like just like tap my foot, I guess, like around the floor just to see if like
you tap your foot, like you hear like a little bit of crunching, right? Like stepping on like the exoskeletons of these like insects. They're a lot thicker here, right, than they were in the other place. And you pull your foot up and you see one crawling on your foot.
Kind of like try to shake it off.
Shake it off. Falls back into like the clump. Like, it must be about less than an inch tall. There are gaps, but to travel safely through here would be difficult for sure. You don't know. They could be poisonous or not.
Well, we can just spray oil on them and just burn it. I mean, I got a flask of oil in my little backpack here.
Sounds good to me.
All right, do that. I basically find a good center spot to throw the flask of oil and break it so that the oil spreads everywhere, and then we'll burn it.
Let's take a look at the flask of oil here real quick.
I mean, either that or I'll just spray it.
There's no like aerosol cans in this time period. Like, you know.
Well, you know, I'm very practiced at spraying your urine all over the place. So what the hell? We'll do the same way. You know.
One flask of oil is a silver piece, right? And it can cover 1 5-foot cube, or 1 5-foot area on the floor. And you look ahead.
How big is this area then that we need to cover?
We'll have the group make a perception roll. Who wants to make the roll with advantage?
I don't have the best perception. For sure. I have a -1.
I have no modifier, so who's got the best perception?
I got +2.
Yeah, there you go. Give him an advantage.
I got advantage to say.
Yeah.
Come on.
You have expertise or proficiency, yeah?
Basically, it rolls the group roll with a plus with using a 13. Basically, you notice like you don't notice an easy way to traverse through this area, and the corridor across the end is pretty thick with like this way, this tunnel. There is a room, like I said, over here. I don't want to reveal it until you go into it. If you want to go into it. But you notice like holes in the walls. And out of these holes, like little centipedes like crawl out and drop. And so they're like coming from the fucking walls.
Just plug the holes.
There's probably like dozens of these holes. They range them to the size of like a gold piece. Roughly. You don't know if they were naturally made or they were put there by someone or something.
I have
I
no
guess-
way of getting rid of these things.
We could do the same thing with the oil in the holes just as much as we could do it in the pile. So if you just plug a little bit of oil to each hole and then just fire it up, right? And then it should create enough smoke and fire so that they stay away. I mean, what does dozens mean? Like 20, 10, 12?
We'll say a dozen.
All right, let's just fill
sorry.
it with oil. No?
I have a quick. Can I use speech of beasts and leaves against these creatures?
Yes.
I'd like to speech of beasts of leaf first, and I would like to try and ask them to move out of the way.
How do you do it? You could like kneel down. This giant furball steps kind of in front of Neji, kneels down to these centipedes, and just starts talking to these centipedes.
Okay, that's another way of doing it.
I signal my hand to tell them to. Can you move aside for us to come through?
They can't. You can't respond. They can't respond to you using this ability that the furbolgs have. This unknown. What's happening? You say something. Roll a persuasion roll. Right.
Persuasion. Okay.
How do you speak centipede?
4. I got a 4.
As you're stepping down and you like start kind of talking to them, they initially don't like talk to you. Everybody else is being kind of cautious. You feel like something in your boot. They must have been like crawling in your boot.
Okay, I'd like to take my boot off and turn it upside down, as if you're getting out the sun from the boot.
Fall back onto the thing. And then there's like more crawling on you because you're kind of getting intimate with them. Make a Constitution saving throw.
What the hell is with this? Like, in my last game, my characters was talking about birds and bees.
You feel them like biting onto you a little bit, like, but you resist whatever effect that they have.
Yeah, they love you. So they're going.
Neji's, of course, a little more cautious and careful. He's not getting like kind of up next to him and whispering to him, whispering sweet nothings.
I'm still gonna spray the holes with oil and just fire it up.
It's pretty difficult. Like you take like a little, I'm assuming like some cloth that you have on yourself. You're dousing them a little bit with the oil.
Well, I mean just the holes so that I can clog.
You want to walk out there and start plugging them in?
Yeah, if I can.
Well, wait. Wouldn't you walk across like the centipedes in question?
That's correct.
Well, I have several vials, so what I'll do is I'll spray the ones in the middle first, and then fire that, and then go to the holes. Not long after.
Neji stops you.
Okay.
Before that, is there like anything, like we have rope, right? Is there anything we can like kind of like fasten it to like on the ceiling so we can swing across, like, you know, Tarzan style kind of deal?
Does anybody have any pittons and things like that?
Didn't we have like a fur bog? He'll just drag the rope down. We'll be on the ground.
No, wait, I
He's
have
pretty
that,
big,
actually.
you know. He's pretty heavy.
You know, heavy builds. But I do have pittons though.
Yeah, I have them as well.
Oh, okay.
I got rope.
Everybody's got rope, but
So can I like take out a rope and put it through the piton and then just kind of like walk up to, we have someone strong in here, right? Like big beefy dude.
yeah.
I can just like kind of, I motion them to kind of like throw it at the ceiling to kind of like stick it up there, unless someone's tall enough to just like jump in, like get it in there.
if we look at the model, this is things. Even then, it's pretty difficult. Like, do someone has a ladder? Like, it's 10 feet easily, but maybe Fizzgig is the tallest person here, and Raimundo maybe could shapeshift into something. You're muted, buddy. Raimundo's muted.
Oh. You're muted again.
Just unmuted again.
Oh, unless you.
He's got to undo it. He's muted it through Zoom.
There it goes. Yeah, it's weird. Sorry, guys. Yeah, actually, I can do a giant riding lizard that actually has spider climb. So I can actually climb walls and such with him. Once it's up there, though, I'm going to have somebody riding on me to pitting it in. Because I'm going to be holding on. You guys want to try that?
What's your weight capacity?
I can carry one of you guys.
So Neji right now is like he's small. Like his size is small because he's like a 12-year-old.
Right.
So as long as it doesn't require like a good like strength check, like I can just do it because I'm not very strong. I can do it.
It depends on how you're doing it and what you're doing.
How do you mean?
How are you putting the pittance into the wall? Are you putting them into the ceiling or the walls?
I think the ceiling would be better for like a better swing.
Yeah, I'll say what you can do just to kind of help you out. You get on the shoulders of Fizzgig, and you basically balance yourself and stand up. You take one of the hammers and the pittance and you start nailing them up there. And, Fizzgig leans over so you can get the next pitton in. You're tied across, I'm assuming, with the rope. Mm-hmm. And, we'll measure this out. Where are you trying to go? Are you trying to go to the door here or to the hallway?
I don't know. Where does the party want to go? I don't know which. I didn't decide really. So for anyone that isn't following, there is a room. It's just not being shown, and if we don't want to go into the room, there's
the doorway is right here. It's about 25 feet away. The entrance to this cavern is also 25 feet, but it extends down, you see with your bullseye lantern, for a total of 65 feet like that. So your rope will run out. You just need another rope to lasso them together.
I don't know what everyone wants to do. I'm okay with going into the room.
Yeah, it's the room.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm okay with that too.
Okay.
Tim is pretty curious about the holes and stuff. I'll allow him to make one final roll of perception by himself.
Okay.
As he's kind of you guys are planning this, you're nailing the things in, but Tim too is trying to think about, clogging these holes up.
12.
Not high enough, I would say. To Tim, or Tim too, that other thing, I know your rolls really slow last week. I think that has to do with your browser, because I was testing it with another player, so I think if you use Chrome, something like that, if you're not using Google Chrome, that could probably help out with the speed of the rolls. Neji successfully, no, I'm going to say no roll required. Neji successfully lassos the pittons on, but you see him, he's scaling across, grabbing each pitton. Whoever has 10 pittons has to use them. Do you have 10 pittons, Neji?
10 of them?
Yeah, it requires 10 to go across, I would say.
You should have.
I got a few, so whatever you
Oh, I don't think I have that many. How do I do it? Oh wait, I do have 10. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Right.
Remove them from your character sheet. The rope is also kind of lassoed in there, but the pittons are kind of stuck in there. So unless you want to go back and collect them, and stuff like that, but otherwise they're just gone. I mean, they're in the walls.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to get them out now because they're not meant to be pulled out. It's kind of like one of those. I'm assuming it's one of those screws that you kind of screw up or something like that, and it's not meant to be pulled out.
Okay. Yeah, I used all 10 of them.
And then there's a way for the rope to be looped through or tied through. So essentially, you can like climb across upside down, you know, like this, right? Across the ceiling. I'm assuming people are crossing this. As Neji moves across, I'll move him first, and I'll reveal the room.
Yep. Let's go find. Let's go. So much trouble for a bunch of farmers.
This is a much more masoned room, right? And Neji, like you look around, like you see roots like overgrowing on the walls here. As you get closer, you tied your lantern to like your belt, and you pull your lantern off your belt now, and then you look over to the right, and you see an entranceway into the room.
Okay. What do I do with my lantern? You said
It's back in your hands.
Okay.
Just to verify, this is not for the farmers, isn't it? And this for the treasure.
Yeah.
Farmers treasure.
I think my character kind of just like waits a little bit for like at least one other person to come across. Like, I don't want to walk in by myself.
So I'm assuming people can move across safely. Is what I'm trying to say. Is you guys can move across the moon safely, and no roll required. Yes, even you.
Okay. No.
I mean, you're a big guy, but like, you know, it's pretty creepy. Like you're clawing across the ceiling. You look over to the right, like you see holes in the walls, and you know centipedes and stuff are coming in and out through the walls. You don't know where they're going. You know, who knows where these centipedes are like exiting or whatever. You go into this room though. This room is much more well masoned, and you see lots of jars and urns, and there's a small set of stairs. It appears to be something religious. The group can make a religion roll if they wish to.
I'd like to inspect the statue.
Yeah. Let's have the religion roll rolled first, then we'll roll on the statue.
Who's got the best religion? I got a +0.
-1.
Oh, I am not. -1.
+6.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
There you go.
The Furbog, religious Furbog.
The hermit who's lived mostly in the woods.
I worship the frost giant, Kama.
I love how he waited for everybody else to tell us our crappy rolls, and he's like, +6.
+6.
Yeah, I worship the frost giant.
Fizzgig, you can also roll with advantage, right? So you can right-click that roll and hit roll with advantage.
Okay.
We'll count the 20 that you rolled, though, right?
Oh,
yeah. But see, that's how you can. Again. Yeah, that's cool. But that gives you the practice, right? This is kind of what we're doing too. Is I'll just get used to everything. Fizzgig, you recognize this because you've gained a lot of curiosity with like looking outside and looking at some of the Durgar sculptures and stuff. And you don't read. Do you read Dwarvish at all?
No, only Abyssal, Common, and Infernal.
You know, it's at that like Dwarvic dialect, the hard letters of the Dwarven language, right? And this must be like, must be untampered with Durgar ashes, burial stuff. You look at the armor. Essentially, there's this is almost like a full plate of armor right here, but it's like ceremonially put up like Durgar type armor, similar to what like the statues we've seen outside, but it's actually like a full plate of armor.
You said dwarven size though, right?
Yeah, it's dwarven. So it's for size for a small character. I think dwarves are considered small.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess that's a nice, cool looking armor.
Maybe we should try it on.
I was just gonna say I'd like to strip it down. I can't try it on, unfortunately, but I'd like to take the armor pieces.
Ooh. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, like not me personally, because I don't have good investigation, but someone could like try to inspect the quality of it and see if like if none of us use it, maybe we can sell it.
Neji, you like as you were entering into the room, I have some like stones here. You see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Must be like one of the broken pieces of armor. Like one of them must have broke right here.
Mm-hmm.
Fizzgig reaches out and tries to touch the armor. And Raimundo sees a dwarf come out of the armor over here. Like one of the Durgar. He's like translucent. You can look through him. And he says, "Who are you?"
Oh, Dwargar.
He says to Raimundo. Or to the party.
I am Raimundo.
Who is the one true god, Raimundo?
Loth, the goddess of demons.
I look over my shoulder, looking at Fizzgig. I look back, try and dig into my brain. Can I make some sort of roll to pull a dwarven god's name out of my butt?
The one true god is the pink rabbit.
As Tim2 makes a response, he says, he answers Loth, and then he answers the pink bunny. He says, the Caxon, the dwarven ghost, says, "No." And begins to move backwards into the wall. And the two armors, as Fizzgig is like kind of reaching out for the armor, I'm guessing, still kind of like looking at it, the armor grabs Fizzgig. We roll initiative. Fizzgig is considered grappled at the start of the round.
Fizzgig's strong though. He'll just shrug it off, right? Do I have to roll initiative?
Yeah, I'm gonna load it up.
Oh, whopping 6. I can see the roll is going to be good today.
Somehow we lost Ray.
He said he's probably fixing the hole.
Yeah.
The hole that he was talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I rolled a 15.
Here he comes back. Good. He said he did have to come back. Let's get Ray in here, too. He just is joining back up.
The hole of holes. Except this Dwargar went into the hole of holes by himself. Did he pass wall or something? Wow, how the hell did he disappear?
You see him you kind of answered him like kind of jokingly, maybe swinging your like blade around a little bit. And as you're kind of like doing that, you hit something with the blade because it's pretty big glaive. It's a 10-foot reach weapon.
Yep.
The dwarf chuckles as you answer incorrectly, and he vanishes back into the wall. Let me make sure.
Back into the wall means that he went through the wall, or he
went
just
through the wall.
There?
He went through the wall.
What the hell, man?
I'm gonna move Ray up so we can get him in here.
I go. I got tail spy working as well.
Okay,
Hey,
let me
Raimundo,
get you invited.
Whatever you said, they would have done the same thing. I think. I mean, if he can pass through walls, it's just basically what he said.
Let's see. Let me roll with these guys.
Maybe he'll get stuck in the wall or something by accident. He rolls a 1 or something.
I roll an 8. So let's see what everybody has for initiative. Fizzgig. Fizzgig's AMIA. Tim 2.
I got a whopping 6.
You go after here. Morgwin.
21.
Fizzgig goes dead last unless he answers. Neji.
14. Fizzgig got a 15. I'm looking at it right now.
Cool, thank you. Ray.
All right, I was 7.
Okay, I rolled an 8. Raimundo.
9.
So you go right like this. First one up in the initiative is Morgwyn. I'm gonna get it right one of these days.
It's cool. It takes time. I look over at the armor and I say, "That's the worst shite armor I've ever seen." I need a wisdom save, please.
I'm
What
really
effect is
concerned
it?
about the stupid dwarf that went through the wall. But
Wisdom?
It's okay.
What effect though?
It will be. It's vicious mockery.
It's psychic damage, correct?
Psychic, yes.
Your spell has no effect.
Psych damage against animated objects isn't probably a smart idea.
Don't know if it's animated object yet.
You try to cast it. You like say what's your vicious mockery that you use at the? Yeah, you already did
That's
it.
the worst
No
piece of
effect.
shite armor I've ever seen.
Do you want to move your character Morgwyn or do any bonus action stuff?
No, let's see. I look over my shoulder. That pile of stuff that we passed, is that also animated? Or is that also starting to coalesce into something?
You just quickly look over there as I'm assuming the end of your turn. Nothing, it doesn't appear to be coming to life.
All right. So I am not going to move. I'm going to stay where I'm at. That will
Fizzgig.
end my turn.
Thank you. Fizzgig. You're
Yes.
grappled. Which means your movement speed is 0.
Yeah. Am I able to reach behind me and like grab the I don't know the armored face and try and pull it over my shoulder?
You're trying to. What type of grappled move are you trying to do with this creature?
Like a martial arts sort of pull over. Obviously, I'm grappled, so I can't really move my entire body, but I can move my arms.
Roll an athletics check.
God damn!
I roll a
5.
10, so you resist you. Is that the end of your turn?
Kick his balls.
Neji is up.
Yeah. Wait, can't I use a bonus action and use a one-handed axe?
No, because you have to use an attack action to grapple successfully. You only have one attack.
Oh, so I can't use an offhand action, which is class.
Yeah, I mean, technically we could. I mean, but it would be at a -5.
Alright, nah, I'll pass. I'll pass for now.
Neji's up.
Okay.
That's a great question, though. I like that.
So, kind of like looking a little shaken up, and I pull out my dagger just in one hand, and I'm like super hesitant about it, but then I just like kind of like leap off this little thing right here.
Yeah, sure.
And just jump on top of the animated armor and try to like attack him, swing at him with my dagger.
Cool. I'll move you here. You can get a flanking bonus. You get +2 to the attack.
Okay.
I think this is our first combat, guys.
On 22, I guess. If
That
you
is
add
a
the
hit.
2.
You shank the armor right in its back.
All right. And then I roll 1d6 right for sneak attack damage.
That is correct.
Is there an easier way to do that, or do I just have to roll a 1d6?
You have to roll it manually. It should be a part of your skills ability and your player character sheet. Roll a 1d6, please.
Yeah. Sorry.
He uses the same damage type as the weapon you're attacking with. 6 damage. How do you slash into the back of this guy, Neji?
Just like simple, like he's like, you know, Neji is he's
Awesome.
very experienced. Just simple, like, you know, just stabs him, gets him wherever.
The armor is now bloodied. Ramundo's up.
All right. So it's just the one suit of armor.
There's 2 suits of armor. One other animates in the corner here in the shadow.
That's the guy that I will leap towards to attempt to engage him in a grapple.
Let's see where your model's at. Your model disappeared, didn't it?
Yeah, the model's up on the platform here.
Oh yeah, I can't see you because it's 3D. So move your model down.
He's down this side.
Other side.
Right here, buddy.
Such a tiny little room.
It's made for dwarves.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my character now.
Double click your character either in the initiative count or on the left hand side to zoom into it.
It's made for dwarves, but good for picking up furbolgs.
There you go. And you can use the arrow keys if you're having a hard time moving the mouse. Like instead of drop and dragging them, you can just use the arrow keys. Cool. You get up to him and you try to grapple him. Roll an athletics check. Or roll a dirty 20.
I'm rolling to hit, correct?
Yeah, it's an athletics check. So you have to, whenever you're trying to initiate a grapple, using one of your attacks, you need to overpower your enemy. You always use athletics.
Okay, so my athletics will be not good.
So I rolled a 20, so it means it resists your grapple attack. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Animated armors are up. They do one slam attack. Against, we'll start off with... I roll a natural 1 against Fizzgig. It rolls another attack against Ramundo and misses. Ray is up.
Oh, how can you do that while he's got me?
Oh, it has... I'm sorry, it has 2 attacks. It has 1 free hand, right? It has 2 hands. I missed the second attack, and then I hit rolling a 19 against Ramundo. Ramundo, you take 5 bludgeoning damage. Ray is up.
Cool. Ray's going to move up to the suit of armor that Ramundo moved up to as well.
Yeah, move your model.
I can't. The board's not activated yet.
You're shit out of luck.
I'm shit out of luck. It says wait.
I just tried to invite you. Did it get you in now? There you go.
It's loading up. So
cool. There you go, buddy. I'll move you over there. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Booming Blade, but attack.
Do you have dark vision?
I do. Because
Oh yeah.
The devil.
Oh yeah, that's right. Boom! I'll put a little torch effect on you.
Yeah.
Because the Eldra's power. Yes.
Booming Blade. Attack the
Roll it up.
animated armor that Ramundo's at. So it's going to be. Should we roll it on that? It's going to take half a century while it loads. Ugh, that's the 9.
A miss. It's at the end of your turn.
Miss. Yeah, that's all.
Tim is up.
For now, that's all I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my glaive like in a kind of a quarterstaff fashion, and I'm gonna close on the right side. What I want to do is I want to basically close about. I'm gonna start to hack at the the arm that's holding the furbark,
Sure.
holding Fizzgig, and then I'm gonna flip it around and do a bonus attack with the other end of the glaive in a kind of a rotating fashion.
Okay.
Sound good? Ah, that's what Polemaster does. Anyway,
Sweet.
let's do some damage. Hopefully, get rid of this thing. First attack is a natural. No, that's an 8, so it's 14. Is that it?
Hits the armor, but has no damage, no effect.
Okay, so I'll do the bonus attack as well, which is a 21.
Yeah, it's a hit for 1d4, right?
Yeah, 1d4 plus 4.
Uh-huh.
What the hell did I do? Minimum damage looks like
8.
8 points.
The suit of armor is coming disconnected as you swing your the other part of your pole arm up. It hits the gauntlet off, and Fizzgig is no longer grappled.
Yeah.
Morgwyn is up.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to move to in between the two. We got to go this way. Actually, hang on.
As you teleport off the map.
Yeah, right?
So one way
So
you can move your
obviously-
model is by shift-clicking him, too, right?
Yeah,
like
I'm
what I
just
did, sorry, with
I
Neji
figured out
there.
where I was going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what is going
Let's see if
on?
this does it.
Why is my character going crazy?
Because I accidentally moved you. Because Morgwyn
okay.
is moving all over the map.
Yeah,
Fizzgig
sorry
is-
guys. the using the arrow keys sort of bumped me through the wall, so it was a little weird.
It's
So
very
I'm going to go
sensitive.
there, and I'm going to. I look at the two, and I realize that this one, the one is more damaged than the other. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one that Romando and was it Ray are on?
Sure.
Ray, yeah.
Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
Yeah. Well, that'll be the end of my turn.
Then Fizzgig
The
got a
power
whack on
blast flies off and hits the wall. Fizzgig is up.
it. Whack him. Whack the crap out of him.
Neji on deck.
All right, I'd like to pull up my longsword in one handed and have a axe in the other hand axe. Can do that,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
versatile.
You're dual wielding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Get 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. I used longsword on a. Well, obviously on the what is it? The animated armor.
Roll it up, bud.
Uh, 13 it is armor class.
Tring!
I
No
think it's
effect.
As a no.
This is terrible.
Damn.
You have
And then I
answered
guess I'm gonna
poorly.
I'm gonna use hand axe.
Yeah, roll it up. With your offhand, you just don't get your damage modifier, right? From your ability score. Unless you have the dual wielder feat, right?
I've got the dueling wielding feat.
Yeah, then you can use it. Roll it up.
Hand axe.
In our game, dual wielding does not require a bonus action.
Yeah.
Uh,
I would have grabbed the Dwargar and used him to whack them.
Hand axe, another 13. Tring, tring! It begins to wind up its 5th, so try to uppercut you. Fizzgig, is that the end of your turn?
No. Yeah, in fact, yeah, it's on like.
Neji's up.
Spit on
Okay.
him,
Feeling like a little bit more confident now. I pull out my other dagger, so now I've got one in each hand.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll to attack.
Cool.
And I'm gonna like I'm behind him right now, right?
You have +2 because you're flanking him.
Yeah. Can I like jump up on his shoulders as if like he was like I was on top of his shoulders basically, like I'm sitting on his shoulders?
You have to initiate a grapple with him. Do you want to use one of your attacks to initiate a grapple?
I do not. I'm probably gonna lose that. So I'm just gonna roll like normal then.
Okay. That is a hit.
10
Nice shot.
for 21.
How do you destroy the animated armor?
Oh, very well. Can I just like use both of my daggers and just kind of like right into his neck from behind?
It crumbles. You hear the clanging of iron crumble onto the mason floor. You want to do a move action at all?
Oh, what now?
You can move as well.
Um.
You can still move and do your offhand attack.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I'm gonna move your model
can I-
over to here.
Yeah.
As I'm actually gonna do it like this.
Okay. Cool.
You can swipe down at the guy, roll an attack. You just don't get the +2 yet.
Okay.
But since a partner, a teammate is within 5 feet of the creature, you get your sneak attack. That does not hit, unfortunately, because you rolled an 18.
Did I use my sneak attack on my previous?
No, but you didn't
attack?
hit, so your
Okay.
sneak attack doesn't work. I believe that's the end of your turn, Neji.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. If an 18 doesn't hit, yeah.
Ramundo's up.
So I still got the suit of armor that's on us here.
I'm sorry, Neji, that does hit. Roll damage and roll your sneak attack.
Okay.
And then Ramundo's up. -6, then minus sneak attack damage.
I just don't add my
1d6.
ability modifier, right?
You do not add ability modifier to sneak attack, because that one added +4, which is your dex.
Okay.
Roll your sneak attack, which is 1d6. There you go, -4. You slash into you leap across here. You slice this one off. You dance across, jump up to the pillar, and you kneel down. And you take your dagger and slice at the throat of this animated armor. Ramunda's up.
All right, so he just came down, slashed it. So I can grab my batteries running. I would like to just take a unarmed strike at him. Just punch it right in the head.
Punch away.
Where is my 2 attack? Unarmed strike plus 6. 17.
No, it has an 18 AC.
That is not fair.
Life sucks.
I missed.
And it looks back at you. It looks over to, I'm assuming it looks to, makes 1 attack on Raimundo, the first attack. A 15.
That'll hit.
8 points of bludgeoning damage, and it reaches over and tries to swing out at Ray. Rolls an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 4 bludgeoning. Ray's up. Cracks you across the face.
Ray's going to do the same. He's going to take his axe in 2 hands and just try to hit it down the side, infusing the booming blade into it.
Cool.
Getting a 22 to hit.
You hit.
D10 for 13 damage.
Yeah.
And then it's affected by booming blade if it chooses to move.
You see the energy around it begin to vibrate. Tim is up.
I don't think I'm anywhere near the other set of armor. No, second.
You have a glaive, though.
All right. What I want
So
to do is
you move over here, right? And you can reach over with your glaive.
I'm gonna close
right there.
to within 10 feet, and I'll just do the 1 attack at range with the glaive.
Yeah, because the other one is...
Up to-
Does the other one have a reach of only 5 feet or something?
Yeah, the other
Okay.
one I have to flip around. It only hits for 5 feet, so that's correct.
Okay, cool. Roll it up. Roll the hit.
But it's 2 credit over there, so I don't think I can get within 5 feet anyway.
Now, when attacking... The other thing was, like, I've thought about, like, when you're attacking through targets, even with reach weapons, it would get protected status or +2 AC.
Okay, so you're saying that the
Just roll
creature
attack,
gets a-
but you're kind of at an elevation if you look at the model. So I don't know if you would get the bonus as much.
it
15.
doesn't matter, I missed, I think.
Yeah, he just barely missed. Morgwyn is up. Morgwyn.
Well, we're gonna try this again since there's maybe we can roll a 13 or higher or something.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's nice to see that
Yay,
we're fighting
there we go.
metal.
Eldritch Blast!
7
Yeah.
points of force damage. That will end my turn.
Nice.
It's nice to see we're fighting a bunch of tuna cans, but that's okay.
How do you destroy it, Morgwyn?
I point at it, and the Eldritch energy leaves my hand, circles around the helmet, and it kind of makes like a clap inside of it.
The room goes quiet.
Told you it was a bunch of shite armor.
Yeah, well, we got to get the dwarf at the wall, though.
Feeling like super pumped and excited, and like brave. Neji's like, that was cool. Like he says it.
Yeah, you're a scary little bastard. I told you. And
You
it
know how to handle
speaks.
yourself.
And I'm like, I'm surprised myself that like I said something, but I guess like I'm slowly starting to like overcome like whatever. It's like mental blocks I had like in my mind, but I don't say much. Like that's all I said. It's like that was cool.
Yeah, cool, great, awesome. You see me like trying to patch up a bunch of wounds.
It's just a scratch. Don't worry about it.
Tis but a what does he say? Oh my god.
Just but a scratch.
Flesh wound.
Fresh move.
Flesh wound.
But I will, I guess, cast on myself. Hey, where'd my... That's what it was.
Is anybody injured that cannot heal themselves?
I cannot currently heal myself. Well, As I'm sort of looking at my injury, Ray looks at it and just takes a deep breath and actually will cast False Life at will. So I think I'll be good for healing at the moment.
How do you cast false life on yourself?
I think it comes as like a deep breath, and his eyes roll back and turn white, and this energy starts to sort of close the wounds, or envelop the wounds, but not actually close them.
Roll the d4, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, for
8.
absolute maximum temp HP.
I completely messed up. I still not leveled up my HP.
Roll the hit dice or take the average. You should have
Um,
already had the average. What's your hit points at right now?
18.
Let me double check. Yeah, your hit points are correct.
Oh, so I've already took the average.
You already took the average when you leveled up, unless you wanted to roll on it right now.
I'll leave it as is.
Okay, as is.
Hey, the place where the dwarf went through the wall, is there like a secret door there? I mean, I can't believe the guy's got pass walls, so...
Roll an investigation roll against the wall. You see, like, this wall here? Again, like, this place is, like, kind of decrepit as you look. Like, there's roots coming through the temple. One of the other armors kind of stands firm in the room here.
I rolled the natural 20.
You don't see any holes or wall, nothing in the walls. Something happened. It just went through the wall. Maybe it's some like lore of ghosts in your past or something, Tim.
So is it solid when I touch it?
It's solid. You like hit it a little bit.
Ghost, Tim, too.
Well, what the hell? You get the Dwargar casting pass walls? Seriously? Or etherealness or whatever, huh?
You ever heard of ghosts, my friend?
They could have just killed us, basically. Don't know why he ran away.
Morgwin looks straight ahead. There's a tunnel. A way out.
Before we sort of venture on, the armor, do they have shields with them as well?
No shields. No. Nope.
No? Okay, cool. Yep, just curious.
And then one other thing, so I did heal myself with a bonus action healing word, but you had something else that you could take like a short amount of time to use hit dice to get some healing back? Because I'm still down quite a bit.
So you have your hit dice, right? Which is based upon your class. Use something called a healing surge. Your healing surge can be used as an action, resets after a short rest. You can use it up to your proficiency bonus, right? And your hit dice reset after a long rest. It's based upon your class.
So I should use one of those hit dice now to try and get my healing up?
Yeah, and you can use as many hit dice as you want.
Okay. Well,
Druid is +8 plus your con mod.
Yeah, so I'm just going to use one of them. Is there a roll on D&D Beyond that I do for that, or do I
Just
just
roll a D. You can. There's a way I think you can keep track of your hit dice using the D&D Beyond, but you think you have to hit the short rest button.
Oh yeah, you can pick how many hit die you want to use.
on the short rest one?
Yeah, because it's considered a variant rule, so it's not built into the core mechanics on D&D Beyond.
All right, I'm just gonna roll the D8 for that, so I can't seem to find that.
Every time Ray does false life, he should do like white eyes, like real. Like
So 5 plus my con, so I should get 7 more back.
That's correct.
We healed.
So physically isn't hurt that much, right? Or is he? I don't know. You just have a couple of black and blue bruises, right? You're good. Good to go.
To be honest with you, I was trying to ask before is how much damage did the animated armor did before? Because I'm pretty sure you said it only did a 12 and that did not hit my armor class. So then I wouldn't have took any damage.
What's your AC?
12.
It didn't hit you at all, I don't think, did it?
No, that's what I'm saying. So I've not took any damage at all.
Let me look back at my log.
No, I got hit twice. I don't think anybody else got hit.
I got hit once, but it was only for 4. So.
I got hit in the head by the Dwargar. He gave me some mental shock. Like a stupid Dwargar. If I get him, I'm gonna tear his beard out
I don't know if this. You have to pay attention when I
Stuff up his ass.
launch it out. You know, I can't go back right now and look at it. In the future,
Yeah,
it'll be
no,
automated.
I'm gonna tear that beard off that stupid Dwargar and stuff it up his butt.
You plan to tear a beard off of a ghost
Why do you think he's a ghost?
to be able to pass through a wall without a hidden entrance?
Well, there's like 50 different ways he could pass through walls. Maybe he's
he was-
thin.
He was translucent. He was translucent as well.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's a better clue. Guys are
Guys,
smarter
we
than I
getting
am.
out of here or what?
Well, somebody's in the lead. It's a tunnel. Well, it's like 1 by 1. So
Ramondo
who's
makes a
in
point.
front?
We should move on.
Is there for sure like no treasure like in this room at all? Like it's just like some kind of burial you were saying?
I don't see anything. Something about treasure.
All right,
You said
Captain
there was,
Dumby.
didn't you just say there was ashes? Dwarven.
You find a bracelet. Who asked for it to find the treasure?
Me,
Neji?
Neji.
You look around and you find a bracelet made of cold iron with spikes on the inside.
Oh,
Inky.
can I pick it up?
You pick it up.
Yeah, pick it up.
Cursed items.
Do I like know what this is, or it's just it looks like a regular bracelet? Like,
Bracelet where it has spikes on the inside of it. So if like you wear
So,
it,
like-
it looks like it would attach onto you.
oh, I put it on.
You put it on.
Yeah.
It like fastens into you a little bit. You take 2 piercing damage, and your
Okay.
hit max HP is reduced by the same amount.
Oof.
Your wrist begins to bleed a little bit, but it's not like it's still wearable, and then the bleeding stops.
Hold on.
Maybe it'll make you a ghost like that stupid dwarf.
15. Oh, 15. So basically, I have 15 HP now. Like max HP.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Me? No.
It is what it is.
So I have so I didn't take any damage in the last fight, so now I'm at 15 of 15 instead of 17 of 17. Correct?
That is right.
Okay. Do I notice anything different about myself? Like I just took 2 damage, like that's it?
Hurt a little bit.
What happens if I take it off? Or can I take it off?
Being to peel back the cold iron like bracelet, you see the prickles in your arm. Your hit max HP goes back to 17, but you still have the 2 damage.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Can I just like keep it in my pocket
Stick
for
it in
now?
your pocket.
I guess like yeah, just
Does
stick it in my
Gwen
pocket.
see him do this?
Yes.
Hello, wait a minute there, lad. You seem a bit impulsive. You don't want to go ahead putting on anything until maybe you show it to me first.
Oh. And then I like kind of take it out of my pocket and I hand it to him.
I'm going to make an Arcana roll.
Rolled up.
20 total.
20. You see like Durgar runes on it. Could
Yeah,
be
you
magical.
see these little inscriptions.
Mhm.
That means something in magic.
Okay, I like lean over.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, I try to read it even though like I know I can't.
Now, later on, when we get some time, I can identify this and tell you what it does. But don't just go putting things on.
I just go, oh, and I just like nod.
But you can hold on to it for now. Put it in your pocket. We'll look at it later.
And then I like just put it in my pocket. I thought about just putting it on again, just for shits and giggles, but I don't do that. I just put it back in my pocket, and then I kind of like like just bow my head in thanks.
Unless we want to take the 1 minute now for me to cast the ritual.
So
I don't wanna
Morgan
hold
looks like a
everybody
mage, I guess. Morgan looks like a mage, I suppose.
Well, since there's 6 of us, can't we just split up a little? Someone's to stay back while you do the ritual while we go on ahead at the same time.
yeah, but you probably want Neji to go up front. So if you want, I can take a look at that now. Well, the rest of you fellas go ahead. I'll just stay in the back a little.
Morgwyn, you check your pockets, like you talk about identification, right? Identify?
Yeah.
You check your pockets so you don't have the pearl, right?
Yo, we're doing
Material components.
huh?
Definitely.
Okay. All right, great. So I won't be able to do anything. All right, cool. Oh,
That's why you're on
No
this
pearl.
quest. You want to get that gold so you can get the pearl.
so
Whoa. Morgwyn doesn't get any gold when we
He
find
has
out.
gold. Oh, Morgwyn doesn't get any
Oh.
gold.
Yeah, he doesn't get any gold.
All
You
right.
don't believe there's any gold.
So
I believe either way we should press on. It's
Morgwyn, you've never had need to go to it because you can just go to the Iron Links most of the time, or whoever the merchants are, and just pay them, a small fee, 5 gold, to get an object identified. But you have to find the mage to do it.
right. Okay.
What do you guys do?
On we go. Actually, there's one thing I do want to do, and
Sure.
I didn't want to do it originally, but I want to destroy everything here.
You begin to destroy things. How you destroy them?
I just kick over the pots and stuff.
just out of spite.
Yeah, in a way, but
You kick over one of these porcelain containers filled with ashes. It spills over a little bit.
That does create a lot of noise, you know that, right?
I figured so, but I also figured that when something's cremated, normally they cremate it with some stuff what they've got on them. So there might be some riches inside these.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Fizzgig, since you're gonna make the noise, why don't you take point the next time around?
I don't know. I don't think it's wise to disturb the dead. It's the nicest thing in the world.
Who's taking? Well, by the way, who's got the best perception? That's the person that should take point. Now that I think about it.
I can see in darkness normally because of Devil's Sight.
Ooh.
So I think I should maybe take point
Yeah, sounds like an idea. That's good. Let's do that.
because it's
All right,
100.
these guys persuaded me not to break everything. Then
No, it's okay. I think you deserve to take your frustration out. Anything you want to take your frustration out.
It's your choice if you want, but I've never heard of anything good happening with someone that disturbs a resting place.
Yeah, just think of that guy that swindled you out of 1 gold for that stupid treasure map. Destroy it.
All right.
Hey.
Are we?
Moving up,
Alright,
Deshi?
I think we push forward.
All right,
push
let's
forward.
move forward. I mean, we can't go backwards, so we got to go forward.
Being a little more confident now. I'm just kind of walking forward.
Just walking forward, feeling confident. Let's
Yeah.
move. Let's stop everybody for now. Let's move people back for a second. As Neji kind of steps forward with confidence. He doesn't really check for any traps, though, And you make a dex save
I got
as-
this.
as you fall
I thought-
into a
I
pit
I
of
thought-
spikes.
I thought
18.
Ray
You
was
step
the
back.
previous point.
You the floor beneath you collapses, and you see a bunch of bones and centipedes and spikes.
You should let Ray go point. He's got better perception.
I just look back and I go, oh, and it just
You see what I mean now? You're a little impulsive.
Just
You're
Nah,
eager.
and I just kind of look down and I'm sad.
it's time to take a dump, man. If anybody needs to take a dump.
Hey, look, a drop dummy. So
How wide is that gap?
Looks to be about 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Well, we can all jump over this. It's should be easy enough.
I
Should
spit into the pit and then jump over.
Who jumps over first?
I'll
I-
jump over
Whoever's
first.
got the high perception.
You make just a standing running jump, right? And you jump.
Yeah.
And the floor beneath you also collapses.
Ooh!
Right? I think, yeah, there's more spikes down here. There's not enough bones here. No saving throw. I'll do 2d6 piercing damage.
He didn't perceive that?
No, because he
No,
just ran forward and jumped.
Oh, that sucks.
9 piercing damage, and you're stuck on some spikes. One is going right through your thigh.
Don't
Uh,
make assumptions.
How far is he down? 5 feet? 10 feet?
Looks to be about 10 feet down, but we can use the measuring tool like M, like this. He's
As
14 feet
as
over
I
there.
look at the as I look at it go through my leg, I'm gonna try to like breathe again, and my eyes again roll white, and this dark energy starts covering the spike around my leg, and I'm gonna cast False Life again.
As you do that, the centipedes begin to scurry closely towards you. They move from the bones over here, and they start moving towards you.
I'd like to cast Misty Step and teleport to all the, like, I don't know how to do this.
You want to move
Like,
over there?
teleport here. Yeah.
I don't think you can carry somebody out with Misty Step, can you?
No, you can't.
No,
It's,
but I was thinking of casting Misty Step to over there and then pulling him off the rope.
You teleport over there.
Can I not?
No, I moved you over there.
Oh,
There's Gig.
looking from underneath here, can I see if there's more floor that would fall away?
Yeah, you do. You just see it right here, but now you need to make a constitution check because the centipedes are now crawling up your legs and biting you.
Yay!
It's poison.
You see it right here.
Saving throw.
Yeah, it's a constitution saving throw against poison.
15.
You resist it.
By
For
the way,
now.
really quick, I need to get rid of my rope, right? Because we used it to traverse that room into the.
That's correct.
Okay, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna let everyone know that there's still some more floor that will fall away.
So
And
that's
not
15
to
feet
step
of-
on that bit.
15 feet of floor. I don't think not too many of us.
You
can
say that
jump
again. The centipedes are starting to crawl up your legs again, Bray, up to your neck. You see them like this big fucking centipede. Make one more saving throw.
I throw in the rope.
If I
Oh,
stick,
that's a dirty 20.
Past it. You see Fizzy toss you a rope.
if I stick my glaive down there, can he just grab the part of the glaive and?
It's
come
pretty
up?
far away. I mean, look at the situation here of the map. Like
I'm
he's
all-
14
in the
feet away.
middle. Yeah.
Like he's
I mean, I can
20
get
feet away
closer.
like this. Wow.
Can I get to the edge? Where
Get to the edge, you reach without your glaive. You see the centipede just like crawling up him.
What? Crawling up him or crawling up the glaive?
Crawling up him.
Okay.
Ray.
I'm-
Fizzgig tosses you a rope.
I'll grab onto it and pull myself up.
Fizzgig, you like catch, you tap your foot down, you break away the rest of it as Ray says there's more false things there. The whole trap is now revealed. And pulling you out, like you look at the spikes, they're pretty thick, right? They gotta be like at least 5 foot. Like very intentionally put here. I don't know how we make a roll to get out of this. This is a pickle. So I don't know, like you gotta be like, you're basically dragging, weaving out through these traps, like pulling them over. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I got an idea for this.
Okay, I'm listening.
I would like to put a pitten on the wall to the left and a pitten onto the wall to the right.
I'm gonna have him make another saving. Yeah, I'm gonna have him make another saving throw.
It's gonna take time, yeah.
It's pretty difficult. Like you reach, you put a pitten like right here, but like to reach over here to put a pitten, I don't know, man.
I wasn't thinking like over that way, just more. Okay, so how can I do this? Like actually, I can do this with the thing. I was thinking like putting one there and like one there,
Sure.
and then having it in the center of that line, have the rope go like that. Oh, I can't do it like that.
No, you can't. Ramondo, this is pretty grim, and Ray, you got this thing sticking through your thigh. It's pretty grim.
Yep.
And the centipedes are starting to just crawl all over you, just devouring like almost any living flesh. Make another saving throw.
I'm going to jump to the other side quickly, because maybe it's closer to the glaive. I can bring it down from that side.
That's like 20 feet, isn't it?
Crit.
Tinto, you want to get
seeing
over that
everyone-
other side, then I'm going to have to help you jump that.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I've got a pretty good athletics. I mean, I can just do a running jump.
I told them to hold up, and I say, like, can I just tie rope to this axe and throw it towards them? And I've been tied on this end and tied on that end.
What
And
do
then
you
you
do
can
about?
climb across with the glaive and pull him out with the glaive. Can't you still be grappled onto
That
it?
might take too much time. I mean, the centipedes are eating away at them, aren't they? I mean,
What do you
how
do,
much
Ray?
time do you have?
Seeing everyone's just talking about it, I'm like, God damn it! And then I evaporate into a mist and appear next to Fizzgig using Misty Step.
Because of your Fey touched.
Yeah, because of face touch.
How does Fizzgig use Misty Step?
I use Misty Step through one spell long rest.
From the Furbog thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit a. Oh. Is that not what
You messed up, right? No, it's called Hidden Step. That's
That's what it is.
invisibility.
Oh, it is. Oh.
That's okay.
Yeah, I did mess up.
Yeah, you messed up, didn't you?
Yeah.
What do we do?
I need to reread my sheet, man.
Yeah, you need to pay attention. I'll do 2d6 damage to you. Punishment.
So if Ray,
6
I'll
points
say
of
this is
damage.
6 damage.
As you
Hey.
do take 6 points of damage.
I mean, if Ray could have done Misty Step, what the hell were we worried about? Why did you do it for 4?
Look, if I could get out without using certain abilities, I would have. I don't like sharing all my tricks of the trade.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess it's better die. Good luck with that.
I knew I could get out eventually. I just didn't want to use limited resources. I can only do it once every so often.
Okay. So it's a limited ability. I thought it was
Ray like brushes off the remaining centipedes off of him.
All right,
You
so
look
now I have to
over-
climb
Ray,
Climb
you look
across,
over
right?
to your left though down the hallway. I can't reveal it, but there's a doorway right here.
There's a doorway. Yeah, cool.
Hmm.
It's closed, I'm guessing.
It's closed.
It's closed? Cool. Just gonna leave that for now.
Sorry, although I do want to chuck the axe across with a rope, so then that way they got somewhere to get across, rather than them just trying to jump it and probably failing.
You guys want to pit? So way, I like what Fizzgig is doing. He is going to pit in the ceiling, and then you're going to pit in the ceiling here with the rope that going across, correct?
Can I climb
Yeah.
across? Yeah.
Okay. Who's using the rope? Fizzgig's rope, correct?
Yeah. And
Wait.
since I'm over here and I'm throwing it back across with the axe.
Can't
It's-
Ramondo like shift into something that can climb on walls? Like, can't he just like do
He
that?
doesn't want to
Guys,
use up
one by one.
his
Oh.
resources.
Oh, okay.
Same as me not wanting to Misty Step out of it.
Okay. No. I just
Yeah.
If-
remembered.
If Ramondo does that, could he redo that again? That's the only possible problem we've got. Because we'd have to come back through this way to get out, possibly. So we'd need the rope going back across anyway.
You make a
Yeah.
good point. Maybe it's just better to create a bridge of some sort.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So what he's saying, we're just going to use the ropes, right?
Yeah.
I'll just use the rope and go across. What the heck? I'm already at the edge anyway.
Let's have Fizzgig remove the rope. Yep, you guys successfully do it. Remove 2
I'll-
pittons if you want, or 3 pittons.
I will. I'll remove 3 pittons.
Okay, successfully done. You guys can move your models across the thing. I'll add like 5 minutes to the timer.
As they're all seeing that like they're stably getting across, I wanted to go up and just listen to the door, not not open or anything, but just listen to see if I can hear anything on the other side while
Make
everyone's
a perception roll.
So we need the high perception, remember?
Why does this say attacks?
That's a 7.
Well, you can hear it through the door, but it's like I could give you more information as you roll better, right?
Yeah.
The music
Like
in the
chanting on the other side of the chamber.
I think we're about to walk something you probably don't want to walk into.
Like you hear chanting. Sounds like voices. You can't tell how many voices are in there, but they're all like chanting.
What exactly was on this treasure map? I mean, is this really worth it?
Can we open the door just a crack to look, or like is this whole thing gonna like swing open and everyone will know?
The door appears to be. So what do you do, Neji, when you go up to the door?
I just like investigate to see like how it opens, because like if
It's a
it's
double
like
door. It's
Okay.
locked. You're an expert thief, so you see the lock. You just have to pick the lock.
Hey, there you go.
I attempt to do that.
Yeah,
You
pick it.
take out your thieves' tools, right? You put one in the mouth, and you start like doing the thing where you like twist it over. You roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh yes, baby.
This is a video so the door slammed straight open.
God damn it, 13.
I'm gonna say it works.
Yeah.
Your click.
I
The tumblers fall into place. It's unlocked. But you see, Neji, like you hear it. There's like chanting on the other side of it.
And I like slowly open it.
Neji wants to open the door. Are we allowing Neji to open the door?
Yeah,
So,
no,
There's only one way forward, unless we back
before
out
he
now.
does that, I will wild shape myself into the riding lizard and ride the wall around the corner. So I'm basically just going to back around the corner. But knowing that there's the pit there, I have to go up on the wall.
Okay,
I will
so
wild shape myself into a lizard.
a giant lizard, correct?
Yep.
Cool.
I breathe heavily on the back of Neji's head as he opens the door slowly.
You guys are
Wait.
opening that.
Question, while he's opening the door, is he opening both of them or one of them?
Give me a second
Just
while I
like-
pull up. It takes me a while when someone shapeshifts. I only have a crocodile right now. That's the reason why they don't have a lizard.
Jesus Christ.
What is the HP of the giant lizard? Do you want me to roll on it?
Is 19.
So we'll give him 19 here. So that's your wild shape HP, right? How I do shape shifting or wild shaping like this is you have the mind of the creature, or I mean the mind of yourself, but the body of the creature.
Right.
So that's kind of how I do it. Let me rename this guy and give you permission over him. And then we'll give him permission like this.
You should call the lizard. You should call the lizard Lizzie.
There you go, buddy. And then what we do is we hide your other model like that. Cool. And then you get to decide where you want him to move. Neji wants to, so you're just climbing across the walls back here?
Right, yeah.
Okay, kind of out of the way.
Yep.
Okay. Are we allowing Neji to open the door, correct? And Neji opens it up, I'm assuming this is what Neji does. He's picked the lock, you open it up a little bit more, and you just hear chanting. But you haven't, like, fully opened it all the way yet to, like, walk through or try to sneak in.
Can I see through the crack at all?
You open the door just enough, you gotta make a stealth roll.
Yes, this is rogue things. Let's go, baby.
Well, yeah, you kind of sneak around.
23.
I'll reveal the room.
I turn around to the party and whisper, "Are we going in stealthily, or should we get Morgwen to Morgwen?" Sorry, I'm doing it from you guys.
So, what? So
Morgwen to play us some battle music.
that stupid dwarf talked about the one true God, right? So these guys are chanting to the one true God, whoever that might be.
Oh.
Oh, you want the pipes, do you?
What? Not yet.
Maybe not yet. It's
Let's not forget, before we entered here, there was abyssal language, if I remember rightly, on the floor of the before we entered. So the one true god's got to be some sort of devil.
I think it was infernal.
Like
Might be infernal.
It was infernal because I couldn't read it.
Yeah.
So
The room is large, Neji.
Spiders.
Let's open the door a little bit like this. And I'll
Maybe
move.
demons-
So the door is like, you've just cracked it open, right? But I can't like partially crack the door open up using the model.
Yeah.
Around there, you see what can only be described as like men in robes surrounding a large, altar. There's 4 braziers here. Beneath it, beneath this large, like almost like ziggurat, like altar, is something that goes in below. You're quiet enough, you haven't disturbed them, but they're all chanting. And you see someone up here, maybe unconscious, and there's someone chanting here. What do you do?
I don't make a dwarf.
How many people? So do I only see these 3 people, or are there only 3 people in the room? Like I'm confirming.
Yeah, I'll
Or
tell
do
you
I
how
not
many.
know when I.
You're looking, and like you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then appears to be 1 unconscious person
Wait.
up here.
You say
They're doing
4.
some sort
You
of
can also
sac-
hit the tab key, right? Hit the tab key
Okay.
on your keyboard, and you
Oh,
should see
okay,
some
I see.
nameplates.
You said 4, 5. I didn't see 4 and 5, unless they're just not.
1, 2, 3,
because-
4, 5, and there's because you have line of sight issues until you move your model.
line of sight,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So, like for instance, Raimondo probably can't see anyone since he's way back there.
Yeah.
They've kind of fixed this. It weren't like this before. Before you could see all the names throughout the map, but looks like they've done it in certain areas.
So
now.
like, if I move my character forward, they would show up. Is that what you're saying?
Like you're looking around in this room though, like I've described what's happening.
Yeah.
How about I make it interesting?
You
Okay.
I'll roll a
succeeded on your
D8.
stealth roll, right?
In
Okay.
eight rounds, something happens.
Okay.
That's bad.
Oh, in 8 rounds, something will
Well,
happen.
D8 rounds.
Okay, D8 rounds.
They're gonna kill the sacrifice. That's what.
Okay. Can I like So does the rest of the party see this, or am I the only person to see what's going on in this room?
Once I reveal information to the party, it's disseminated amongst the rest of the group unless the player specifically says he doesn't want to.
Okay. All right. So just everyone sees what's happening.
I think we need to at least check out what's going on. We should get into this room, but I don't think we should reveal ourselves yet.
Can I stealth into maybe like a better position?
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
maybe
I wanted
into
to
the-
do the same.
like a corner
Well-
of a room, or so these pillars, right? There's no top, right? Like it goes straight to the ceiling.
They seem to be pretty, these guys seem to be pretty distracted, right?
Mhm.
1 second.
Oh yeah, these pillars don't go to the
Time to take out that crossbow.
Oh yeah, they don't go to the ceiling.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Sorry.
But it's better if we can close quickly. But I don't know if we can do that.
Oh, you can roll stealth roll, Neji.
Okay.
Does somebody have like an area effect spell? We can just take a bunch of them out.
So I'm just going to make a counter roll to it to see if they
19.
notice you, right? I don't
Alright.
see you. You can move your character up. You move at half speed. I'm looking here at just the room in general. You move up to here. You kind of like tiptoe across to these roots right here.
Do I see like anyone else now that I'm more in the room, or is everything looks the same pretty much? My positioning is just better.
We will summon her. She will return. She requires a sacrifice. He slams the dagger in the chest of the guy and kills him.
Oh my god! Did you roll a 1 on that D8? Jesus.
It's
They
the goddess of
they
love.
still begin
That's why they
chanting.
sacrificed it.
Ray can roll stealth roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move into.
Can I?
Oh, that's a 7.
Actually, I've got pretty good stealth too. I'll move forward as well. What the hell?
Can I?
As
use
Ray
disguise
moves
self?
in, so how do you want to disguise self?
I want to disguise myself as almost looking like one of these cultists.
You disguise yourself, but your clothes don't change.
Oh, my clothes don't?
No,
Oh.
just disguise self is a full illusion.
Oh, that's right. Are you casting a spell?
Yeah. Yes.
Casting a spell requires verbal and somatic components. You know, it's pretty much like we roll initiative then. Anyways, the stealth fails, and we roll initiative. As Ray tries to move in, he moves in a little bit. I roll a dirty 20, and they say, "More. She has answered us." We roll initiative.
How come the spell fails?
What do you mean? What's the question?
No, my stealth.
The stealth fails.
Oh. But my disguise self does not fail, so would I still be in initiative or not if I look like
No, because the initiative goes off right now, and so the disguise self does not happen unless I'm describing things as they happen. Ray said he tries to stealth up first. I roll to counter him. I see him, and then you try to cast disguise self. But disguise self would actually trigger combat, so then we just roll initiative anyways.
Oh, Ray rolled a 7 stealth. Yeah, that's a fail.
Damn.
I roll a 20.
I roll 13.
This guy.
Yeah, 21 initiative.
Shit, we all rolled pretty well for initiative.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean much. I mean, we're pretty far away from everything. So
I rolled 19 with the guys. So let's see who else. Morgan.
14.
Fizzgig.
I got 13.
Neji.
19.
Neji goes first, and he's also can surprise them.
wait, I have 21.
I got
Yeah.
a 19 as well.
Okay. What's your dex?
I think mine's +2.
Okay, so you go ahead. Ray goes ahead as well, but he's not stealth. Tim got a 21, so like this. Tim is up. Ramundo, what'd you get?
Actually, to 16. I rolled a 15, but I go by my lizard's dex, right? Not mine.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Because you have the body of a lizard. Now,
16.
I'm gonna. So if you've moved your model in before this, let's go to Tim is up first. So like this.
I was moving forward anyway.
So it's locked. We've locked it up, but I'm going to give you guys a little bit of benefit of the doubt. So I'm going to move. I'm assuming the lizard is here. That's correct. Morwen's being very careful. He's way in the back. Is that where you want to be, Morwen? Or do you want to be up a little closer?
I want to be 15 feet up and to the left. Yeah.
Like right here?
That's good. Perfect.
And Ramundo, do you want to start there?
I would start behind Morgan.
Okay, so I'll move you up like this.
Good.
And then Fizzgig, I'm going to move you like there. Is that cool? Fizzgig?
Move me. You didn't move me? I'm
I
sorry.
did. I moved you up 1 square.
Oh, okay.
Is that correct?
Oh.
You want to move? You want to move up a little bit further? You want to move up or back, or where do you want to move?
Oh, I want to move up.
Okay, we'll move you up
Am I
15
able to
feet
move
to like
the door?
there.
Yeah.
I'll move you
That's
there.
yeah.
Sound good?
Quick
Uh,
question: is
yep.
the sacrifice dead or is he dying?
You look at him. There's a dagger plunged in his heart. Tim. So how it works, guys? This is kind of cool. Neji rolls a stealth roll, but the thing was, Neji, is your surprise round is blown because Ray trips. And he kind of stumbles, and these guys look around and see you. Otherwise, if you like launched an attack, like they would be all surprised. We would still roll initiative, but they wouldn't be able to react. That's how stealth works. Because also you're attacking from a place like where you're hidden. And I failed my roll. So Neji, you are hidden still, so you get to still attack with advantage at the start of this turn. Do you understand?
Yes.
But you do not get the surprise round. Tim is up.
Okay.
I crouch and basically use my crossbow and aim at the closest priest next to Neji, so that I give him a little bit of support there. Hey, look this way, priesties.
Yeah, you're kind of in the hall.
I rolled 9.
You rolled a 9 that unfortunately misses. The crossbow flies off. Neji's up, right?
Jeez.
How's it going, Morgwin? Discharging forth.
It's good that we all worship the same goddess, you know. The goddess of love. There you go.
Okay, so fuck it. I'm just going to jump off this little ledge that we're on and just leap at the nearest dude.
Move your model.
I'm just jumping in. Oh, I can't.
Oh, I was trying to
You
get
can't?
their attention.
You can move your model,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, whoa. I'm my bad.
Yep.
I was
So
trying to
how?
get their attention so that Neji can.
I was
step back and
right clicking. I was right clicking.
So here's what you need to do, Neji, for starters, like what we talked about in the beginning of the session. Hit the M key and hit number 4.
Okay. Right. 4.
Did you hit it? Now
When I
try to.
click 4.
Yep.
I don't.
Well, you don't need to
Nothing's
click 4. So hit the M key, right? In the bottom right-hand corner of the tail spire, you should see a small menu open up. You see a cone, a line, a sphere, and a guy. You see the guy?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
click
the
that guy.
It's highlighted orange, but
That's
I don't
correct.
know what I'm supposed to do.
So now what I want you to do is grab your guy and you move him like this, just left-clicking.
I can't. That's what I'm.
You cannot left-click your model once.
Correct. Nothing's
So
happening.
Nothing's happening.
I can left click the.
Is there a
ground, I
do you see a halo around your character on the base of
No.
the model?
No.
Okay, let me double check. You should. You want to move them. You want to slide down this, okay? So I'm sliding you down. I'm just going to say it takes 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Oh,
Neji.
oh wow, we are quite high. Oh wow.
I'm just going to say you just slide down the pillar. It's Neji's turn, right? Just let him go.
Sorry, it was just about the measuring thing.
Oh,
We'll get it in the
what's
world working in a minute. What else do you want to do, Neji?
up? And I'm just. Ooh, how much further is it to this dude?
You can use
The
the M
nearest
tool
one.
like this. He's 20 more feet, so you are about 5 feet movement shy. You could move up to here, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll just do that.
Or you can throw a dagger at him and go behind the pillar.
I don't want to throw my dagger. Can I just hide behind the pillar? I don't want to throw a dagger just yet.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that you've slid down. You just need to make another stealth roll. It's
Okay.
you have cunning action, correct?
I do.
Yeah, so you can actually move up to the guy using your cunning action, right? Because you make a dash as a bonus action. Do
Yes.
you want to do that?
Yeah. Sure. Actually, I'll
Okay.
do that.
There you go, Neji. You're up to him now. But now you can attack him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swing with advantage, right?
You do not get your sneak attack damage though against him.
Okay. I do not.
No, because no allies are within 5 feet of you, and you've just
But I have
charged into him.
But I have advantage, right?
No, because now you're out in the open. You're no longer hidden.
Oh. Okay. I'm tracking.
I mean, you've
12.
just run up to this guy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Now, if he was surprised, that'd be a different... let me take a look at his AC here. A 12 does hit.
Oh wow. Cool.
Yeah.
6.
Enter Lopez. He's badly injured. You slice into him, into his thigh. Your blade runs around him. He begins gushing blood. Is that the end of your turn, Ray? I mean, Neji?
Yeah. I think that's my turn.
Ray is up.
Seeing what they've done here and seeing Neji charge forward, Ray's gonna like reach into his component pouch and pulls out a petrified newt eye and
Okay.
just sort of squeezes it in his hand, and as he does so, a cursed mark appears on we'll just say this guy down here,
Okay, sure.
the cultist mercenary. Just appears somewhere on his body or clothing as I cast Hex on him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take his, let's say, strength.
Oh, you're casting the level 1 spell Hex?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You cast Hex.
Um,
That's your bonus action.
Yep, that's bonus action.
No saving
And,
throw.
Yeah. And I'm going to move up.
So what you do, like when you do these complex moves like this, I'll track it for you like this. Boom, boom. There's 30 feet.
I was just thinking of jumping down there if I could.
It's a 10-foot drop.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe not. I'll go around that way, and then I'll take the dash action to move down. And then
Right there.
Dash.
That's
somewhere
fine.
around
Glint is up, correct?
Dashy dash.
You will serve her. You will serve the might of Bool. And he reaches out and he casts a spell on Neji. But Neji looks like a boy, right?
Yeah.
And he's a fey creature. He resists the spell automatically. Mercenaries are up. I'm going to move them. Slay the interlopers. What? They dash.
Serving in it.
They dash up to Ray.
Oh wow.
So they can attack. And then with Neji, they surround Neji like this. So they get flanking against Neji. So I'm going to attack with the 2 against Neji, and that's it. Okay, attack number 1. It's a miss. It's a first attack. Second attack is a dirty 20. Neji, they slash you in the back. You take 6 points of slashing damage. Their turn is over. Ramundo is up. Let's actually add his lizard to the mix.
That was one guy that did two attacks, right?
They just do 1 attack. Ramundo, the giant lizard, is up.
Yeah, so I'm just going to look to be double moving.
Okay.
Probably get me into the room, into the top of the stairwell, I'm thinking.
So why don't you move your model? So one way to do it, if you want to do these complex moves, is you do the M key like this. So that's 25 feet, right? And you have a spot. What's your movement as the lizard? 40?
30.
30? Okay.
30.
So then that's 30 right there. And you can just climb down, right? You have a climb speed of 30, right? So you can just climb down all the way to the cultist over here, actually.
Oh.
Yep, so that's what I'll look to do.
Okay, and one way I can move your character, if I know where you're going like this, is I just I shift left click, and then I just release the click over here, and I use the Alt key to turn your model into them. Raimundo's turn is over, correct?
Yep.
Morgwyn is up.
Okay. So I will. Yeah, I've got to kind of help make this easier. I'm going to walk to the edge.
Morgwyn, around the candle.
Full 30.
Yeah, Morgwyn, you look around the candle lights here of this sacrifice, but you see it. A big pile of treasure.
Oh, better be some
Maybe enough to get that pearl
pearls
you need.
in there, maybe? Yeah.
What do you want to do, bud?
The map is getting a little weird. I'm trying to.
So you just use the air. So you're drop your model.
Yeah.
Drop your model because you're way off and boo. I'm gonna just tab you back here, and then just use the
Okay.
arrow keys, right? Just
Yeah.
that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
All right. I'm just moving. I'm doing one move. I'm not double.
Okay,
I've got 30.
we'll move you here then.
Let me see. All right. I'm going to. It'll hit. I don't want to hit my companions, so that won't work.
He doesn't want to kill you, Tim. Not in this game either.
Give it a few sessions.
Well, I don't think I'm anywhere near the melee, so what are you going to cast the spell?
No,
He died in the other game. Some guy AoE'd him in the other game. He died.
Yeah.
Any creature in the area would have to make a save, so we're not doing it. Let me do my turn. So the enemy guy, the guy who's doing all the talking, is he the guy that's up on the pedestal? Near
You will serve her.
Great. We're gonna take in that case, here we go. Here's my big move.
Cool.
I start playing. And then I cast. I shoot a
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool. Roll it up.
24.
Yeah.
To hit for 6 points of force, and that will be the end of my turn.
I'm imagining the Eldritch Blast coming out one of like
Coming
the pipes.
out of,
yeah.
yeah, like he's playing the pipe, and then he kind of juts his pinky out, and the Eldritch Blast comes out of the pinky,
Fizz gigs up
onto the pipe, and shoots him.
It's fucking awesome. Fizz gigs up.
I'm gonna move 5 feet forward, and I'm gonna try and attempt to speak Infernal. Ask them what's going on here to see if I get any answer.
So what's going? You say like, how do you say it in Infernal?
I go. What's happening here?
Something like that.
Yeah.
They say you disrupted us. They say it in common. They're not sure if they understand you. Fizzgig, is that the end of your turn, or what else do you do?
Was that an action to speak out? Or?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it back at you.
Okay, let's see. In that case, I want to do. Okay. No, it only lasts for 1 turn. It's not.
5 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna move to.
Make a dash action. Oh no, this is still part of your move.
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn is over. Tim is up.
I'm gonna shift my crossbow to the main dude, Glindro or whatever
Glint.
his name is.
Sure.
And I'm gonna use an action surge to take 2 crossbow shots at the wonderful person that worships Inna, the god of love.
Because you're using your action surge?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I do that.
Cool.
I might as well. I mean, basically, I usually get about 2 attacks with the glaive anyway. So let's see how we got here. And,
Guy has an AC of 13.
his rolls are just not getting better.
Terrible. One bolt flies off and hits the corpse.
Oh, I can't believe it. They both miss. I rolled 2.
Two bolts fly past him. He looks as you grin. He's like, "Thank you," because your bolts fly into the corpse behind him. Neji's up.
I guess your goddess is protecting you, jerk.
So Neji sees like the
You're
shock of
surrounded.
like
Yeah.
being stabbed, and then like the other dude's got like his blood all over him, and he's like kind of having like a PTSD episode, so he just gets scared. So I'm gonna use my action to my bonus action to disengage,
That's correct.
and then my action dash away.
Okay, move your model. So let's back up a little bit. This is what happens,
Okay,
right?
I'm counting 5 every
Yeah, you're
round.
fine. So let me describe what happens. When you disengage, you break away from these 2 models. These 2 models are in your threat, though. So you've entered. So like when you move that, you move into the threat, but you look back and this cultist like looks at you, and he can attack you now if you move again, right? Even though you've disengaged from the other enemies, there's other enemies that you've now entered into their threat range, and they can counter and attack you.
I got it.
You want to stop there, or you want to continue moving?
No, keep going.
You're gonna keep going, keep moving.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I make an attack of opportunity. I roll a 15.
That matches my armor.
Take 2 damage as he just slices you a little bit across the shoulder, trying to get away. You'll make a fine sacrifice. He looks back though, and he sees a giant fucking lizard. Ah!
So-
What? You can continue moving your model, right? Now you can.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, you continue moving.
How much movement speed?
We'll give you another 15 movement, right?
Okay.
You want to? It's up to you. Like, yeah, you could probably have more movement than that, right? So there. You can move up to 30 more. You can move up to here, probably.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Right here?
Yeah.
At the top?
That's the end of your turn. Ray is up.
Cool.
Ray, you see the boy Neji just run away, and you're by yourself. What kind of not really. You look to over your shoulder, over these cultist shoulders. The giant lizard is there. Let me put a torch on him, so we can see him a little more.
Will I get flanking on the cultist mercenary? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So
and the one is cursed. This guy, right?
Yeah, the mercenary's cursed. Yeah. So as just after he swings the Neji and hits, I'm gonna say, that's not on. You'll pay for your crimes, and I'm gonna Hexblade curse him as a bonus action.
You can't. You already curse. Oh no! Now, so now you're Hexblade cursing him. Got it. Yeah,
Hexblade
cool.
cursing.
Got it. Yep.
And then I'm gonna booming blade him just because. And that's a nat 1. That's fucked.
I was like,
I was preparing for something awesome, but just sort of seeing rage. I swing down with 2 hands, and it clangs against the floor. So.
I'm trying to think about how to do markers and things like that with this a little bit more. I'm trying to think of a way we can do a marker with Hexblade's Curse. And I'll drop this little, I don't know, this is probably not a good marker. I mean, obviously, a blue flame works really well. So let me change this, and what we do is we add we turn it into this type of thing, right? And then we're going to rename it to Hexblade's Curse, right? And then I'm going to put it, you want it on this guy right here, right?
The mercenary. So the
same guy, this guy right here?
Yeah, the same guy. I'm just stacking it all on this.
So what I'm going to do is I'll turn this into, I'm going to give you permission of this model now. Let's go to white. There you go. So now you have permission of it. Plus, we'll make it a unique model, so whenever you're doing this effect, we can just easily pull it out. Because Tailspire guys, unfortunately, they don't have it where I can right-click these models and add these cool status effects, really. We only have the prone status effect right now. Glint is up. Glint says, burn in holy fire. He looks over to Ray now, since Ray's the only one there. I think I just make an attack roll against you, buddy.
Yep.
No, you make a dex save.
Ooh, dex save. Oh, another nat 1.
You take 6 radiant damage.
Oh, that's all good.
His turn is over and begins chanting out. He's like, come, servants of the darkness, come to me. The rest of the cultists are up, but Ray is in sort of trouble. The other cultist moves around and flanks you like this, right? And this guy, this is the rest of the positions locked. These 2 guys will attack you first, and the other 2 will attack Raimundo. Let's do attack number 1 onto Ray with flanking. Didn't hit you there. Then I roll a 14.
That hits.
Take 4 slashing damage. The other 2 attack Raimundo with 4. The other 2 attack Raimundo. I do not hit Raimundo. The Raimundo's up.
So Raimundo will take a good hefty bite at I guess the one that's attack of opportunity.
Yeah, sure. He's also the one cursed that I got the blue flame on.
Sounds good to me. So I get a +4 to attack.
Cool. These guys have an AC of 12.
17 plus that.
Bite down with a chomp, yeah.
So he does. And who did I just lose him? And that's a E8 plus 2 damage.
Nice.
So we'll do 7 plus 2, 9 points of damage.
You reach down, you crunch into him. You hear the crunching of all these bones. He dies. And
Cool.
do you swallow him? Do you swallow him, Raimundo, and feed him into your bigger belly?
Absolutely.
Yum! Arms and stuff begin to separate away onto the floor. Morgwyn's up, right?
Because he dies, I heal 7 HP.
Yeah, that's right. And the curse goes away, right? But we'll just move it over here like this, right?
Yeah, the hex will continue because I'll move it as my bonus action, so we'll keep it for the hex.
Yeah, but that's only on your turn, right? You can only do the bonus action on your turn.
Yeah, like I'll move it later for.
Okay, I have to
on
reread
my
that rule.
turn.
Morgwin's up.
Yeah.
Morgwin's up.
So I continue playing.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna move. I want to move over here. Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, before I do that, from the previous position, I'm going to look down at Ray, and I'm going to give him Bardic Inspiration. That's a 1d6 for 10 minutes. You can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, since I see that he might be in trouble. And then I look back over at Glint, and here comes another shot at him. I hit 13, AC 13.
Yeah.
That's for 4 more points of Eldritch Blast. And that will end my turn.
Diz is up.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my handed axe at the guy at the back on the top.
Okay.
The one next to the stamped heart. So what do I do with that? I just roll that as a...
It's a dex roll, right? Because it's a range attack.
Yeah.
The range is 20, and then you get disadvantage beyond 20 feet, though, right? So it's 40 feet away, so you roll with disadvantage.
I thought it was 20 to 60. Oh, yeah.
See?
That's right.
Like the back of my fucking hand. Right, Morgwin? Where's my fucking pro?
Where's my pro?
That's 14.
That's still a hit.
Okay.
It's like that thing in The Predator, guys, when she throws that thing into the tree. Or The Prey, that new Predator movie. 9 damage. Nice. Fucking lands right in his fucking thigh.
I use offhand and do the same thing again.
With another hand axe?
Yeah, I should be able to do that with me on that,
Yeah.
shouldn't I?
Yeah, we'll allow it.
Yeah.
This is a one-handed item. And you roll with disadvantage.
Come on.
And it's a light weapon, I think, too. So, yeah, why not? It's
And-
gone. It throws out. I mean, you can gather it later. It's one of these type things which goes into the
Yeah,
environment.
I'm going to remove it from my sheet now.
You don't need to remove it. Just unclick it or whatever, right? So you have these little
Okay.
toggle boxes that you can just click and unclick the items. Tim is up. Unless you want to move it all, Fizz.
I just didn't equip that.
Okay, Tim is up. You're muted, buddy. Yeah, you're muted. You're the greatest ventriloquist ever.
Am I muted now?
No, you're good.
I'm gonna roll down there next to the group of people that are fighting now, because
You shot the corpse twice?
yeah, I haven't had much luck with the crossbow, so might as well just close.
Okay, so I'm going to move you like 30 feet here. It's getting a little crowded.
Feet.
Yeah, it's a little crowded.
I have acrobatics, so I'm going to try to position it so I can do, like, I can provide flanking for the others when they attack.
Yeah, I'm going to move you like here then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack with my glaive and just flip it
Well,
around.
there's no guys near you, right? You're just here, you're like protecting those so you can ready an action if you want.
Oh, there's no guy near
Or do
me.
you want to dash down and get into the fight a little bit more?
Yeah, I want to get into the fight.
Okay, let's move you down another 30 feet to here. So you're now you're on the steps, so you're 10 feet away with your reach, right?
Yeah.
And against this guy, but that's the end of your turn, right? Unless you action surge right now.
I can't. I already used it. But like,
Okay,
I can't
sorry,
attack
that's right,
with
you
the
did last
glaive
turn.
at 10 feet.
No, because that's the end of your turn as you dash up.
Oh, okay, so it's a full dash. All right, no, that's not a problem. All right, I have a reaction, so if they close within 5 feet, I can do.
Because your polearm master? Yeah, if he moves around all out. Neji's up.
So remind me, can I use my hit die to heal in combat? or
Yes,
no?
as an action.
As an action, okay. And I can use however many I want, as
Yes.
as many as I have.
Yep.
Okay. Can I use? Does it heal for the full amount? 1d8.
You roll a d8 plus your con mod per hit dice. You roll it up.
10 HP. No, I'm thinking how many I want. If I want to use like 1 or 2, I'll just use both of them.
Sure,
right?
roll it up.
Oh, 4. No, just one. Just one.
Okay, just one.
Yep. Well, because like rolling 2, I'd probably overheal.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
It's all gambling in a way, right?
Bro.
There you go, dude.
Can I just roll the other one, or is it too late?
Yeah, I'll say you can roll the other one. Or be a nice guy.
Okay. That's
Roll it up,
my
buddy.
one. That's my one.
So what's your con mod?
+2.
So you actually roll a 3, right? So you 1
Yeah.
plus your con. Okay, roll it again.
Yeah. Jesus.
2 plus another
7 total.
Yep, 7 total. That's your action. What else do you want to do? You can still move and then do a bonus action as your rogue thing.
Yeah. What? Hold on. I got so many tabs and stuff.
I mean, rogues
Okay,
are so quick.
Can I use cunning action to dash?
Yeah, you just move your model, buddy.
Yeah.
You can move up to 60 feet.
Okay, I think I got this thing working again.
Yeah, you got it now?
No.
Yeah, there you go. Click. Just the left click button, buddy. So there you go.
Oh, I was clicking and dragging. It's just one left.
Yeah,
click.
just one little left click. Yep.
Okay, cool. And
So here's
everyone
30
is
feet
over
like this, and then you can dash up to here if you want.
Yeah, okay. I'll just go right next to that guy.
Move your model.
Okay, so I got to turn that off. And now, okay, we getting the hang of it.
Yeah, see, we're helping you out. That's what
Okay.
this is all about. Raise up.
So
That's the end of your turn. Raise up.
Yep.
So as my bonus action, I'll move my Hex Curse to. We'll go the Cultist Assassin, so the one in between.
This guy, you can move this.
Me?
You can move this to yourself. I've given you permission over this
Yeah.
model thing.
I'll, this one here.
To that guy. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take a Booming
Makes
Blade
like a
swing
whole,
at him. So he has disadvantage on strength.
Sure.
Yeah,
For strength. Yep.
That's a crit.
Nice. First. It's the second natural 20. The first roll of the game was a 20, right, guys?
Yeah.
From
Yes,
last
it was.
session.
Lord Gwen, I think.
This guy has 16 HP. Roll it up. Roll some damage.
Yeah, cool. So it'll be 10. I'm just gonna roll a dice to get rid of that. So it'll be 10 plus.
How do you
Doesn't
obliterate
roll
this
another
cultist?
20 to double the damage.
How do you obliterate this cultist?
I imagine. I turn to him and I look at him, and this mark appears on him, and I strike at his side and just cleave into his side with the axe with 2 hands, and then pull it out as he drops dead on the floor.
Yep, I'm reading through the spell right now. You totally could do it. Yep.
Yeah. Hex. Yeah, Hex. You can move around. Hexblade's curse is only 1 target.
So yeah.
For now.
Cool. Yeah, for sure.
And then I'll turn to another one, and I'll be like, "You're next."
Cool. Yeah, the guy right next to you, and then you see, of course, the giant gator chopping down another one. Glint is up. He says, "Come forth, servants of the Dark One," and some giant centipedes start pouring out of these like statues.
Send my love to your goddess. Yeah? But we love you, so we're gonna send you to your goddess.
Come forth, worthy of us. And you guys see coming out of the tunnel
What's going on?
something slithering, a giant fucking centipede,
It's all yours,
1,000
Ramundo.
legs.
like this,
It's all yours, Ramundo.
skittering up to Ramundo. I'll move him up to
Lizard
Ramundo.
lizard eat centipede.
I'll move them up to Ramundo there. The other ones are just appear, but I'll give them their normal movement. Let's see what they got for movement. 30. So they crawl up to you, buddy.
4 centipedes.
Ray. This guy is probably not in range. He gets actually right there. I'm going to say he can get to you. Okay, so we'll start off with Glint. And let me add the other ones to the initiative count, as the fight gets a little more dynamic.
So there's 2 giant
Let
centipedes.
me roll initiative for them. I roll a 6, so I'm saying they're going. I've moved them into position on the start of his turn, but they're in the last initiative count. I'll say they go last. Glint is up. He rolls. He says, "Burn then. Challenge us and perish." He points over to Ray. Ray makes a dex save.
Dex save. Here we go again.
He loves you, right?
That's a
You pass.
15.
I don't think you take half damage. Let me double check. No, you do not. You dodge quickly out of a burst of light that burns you. You're ready for this one. But the other cultists are up. They attack Ray with for flanking. Attack number 1 onto Ray. Miss. And that one's a hit with the 17 for 3 piercing. Or slashing. Ray, Ramundo, the giant lizard, is up.
So the giant centipede's right behind me, right?
Yes. Well, the big giant centipede has crawled out thousands of legs.
Yes, I guess I'm gonna swing.
It's like a cheap Godzilla movie.
Swing around and take a bite at it.
Yeah. Which one will win, Godzilla or Centipede Lorlax or whatever?
13 plus 4, armor class 17.
Oh, nice. Nice hit, buddy. You chomp down and take a big chunk out of this 1,000-legged creature.
For 6 points of piercing damage.
Crunch. You hear it bite into its chitlin armor. Is that the end of your turn?
Just grabbing a hold, and I've just got him.
Awesome.
Going toe to toe now.
Morgwin's up.
All right, so the music continues, and
Heavy metal.
yeah, it's still the final
Is it the
countdown.
flute or the bagpipes?
Kill the priest.
Bagpipes.
Awesome.
I am trying to the map went weird. Here, let me hit the end key.
What?
There you go. That's
Yeah, exactly. Or sometimes you're having problems finding your model or your character. Just moving in one 5-foot space back with the arrow keys helps realign.
Yeah.
It'll zoom in
So
the
that's
camera
my
and
30.
yeah. Yep. Cool.
That's my 30-foot of movement,
Yep.
and I'm going to take another shot at Glint with the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you've been hitting them pretty good.
Yep.
What'd you roll?
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
I missed.
Unfortunately, you missed this time as your Eldritch Blast swings off into one of these ancient pillars.
And I'm going to give out another Bardic Inspiration, this time to the alligator, Ramondo.
Gator time. Fizz is up.
Okay, I'm gonna run to here and I'm gonna jump off onto the lizard using the two-handed longsword and stabbing it straight in its head.
Gonna try to jump down. Yeah! Cool.
On top of the centipede's head, sort of thing.
So here's what we'll do. We'll make a roll. It's an acrobatics roll. We'll say the DC's 10. If you successfully do it, you do an extra, we'll say 2D, because you're jumping almost from you do the bludgeoning damage essentially, right? So roll the athletics roll first. You get an extra 2d6 bludgeoning damage to the creature, or whatever the damage type is. But you got to pass your acrobatics check. You pass it, so you do chop down. You jump right onto the fucking head of it with your weapon, your longsword, right?
Yeah.
It slices into him. Roll the longsword damage, then add 2d6.
Seven and 2d6
Yeah.
is roll 11.
The
So
child of
18.
1,000 legs is badly injured. It's your sword. You just chop it down, and you sling the blade all the way back through its backside. Blood and ooze begins to pour out of it, and you land almost picturesque. But it turns around, and it's wrestling though. Sees you, but it's really just wrestling with Ramundo here. I'll make an attack with Ramundo or against Ramundo here. Natural 20.
It's a giant millipede.
I roll another
1,000
20 to
legs.
see if I super crit Ramundo. I roll a d4, You take 3 piercing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
You're muted, man.
Is it
Remember-
Constitution?
Yeah, it's against poison.
Yep.
And a crit.
I'm at a 16.
16, so you passed. So here's the thing. You're right, it was a crit, so I add another d4 to the damage. So what did I say? I did 5, right? Plus another 4, so 9 points of piercing damage, right? That's the critical. Make a DC 15 Constitution save or take a stack of exhaustion.
Another Constitution?
Yeah, DC 15. This is our exhaustion stack rules, guys. Remember this?
19 on the
So you
die.
pass, you resist it. It's maybe because you're wearing the skin of a gator, you're able to resist the bite down into the neck. The other giant centipedes move up. I've already moved them, so I'm just going to attack against Ray here. I'm going to say he's flanked. I do hit you with the 16. Make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 11. You can
I
also-
got 11.
Yeah, so you passed. You do take 3 points of piercing damage. The other one attacks. I'm saying it attacks Ray as well because it just skittered up to Ray, I guess, because he's kind of holding the front line. Roll a 21, rolling pretty good.
Ooh.
Make another Constitution saving throw. You also take another 4 piercing damage. Natural 20.
Crit for my saving.
Yeah, no damage at all. Tim is up.
Okay, I'm gonna move next to Ray and take out some of these. There's too many of them, so
You can. You don't even need to move though. You want to. So here's the thing. You're right here. Let's move your character back for a second, Tim. So you're looking down, and you can slash into this cultist right here with your glaive. Or do you want to move past him like you wanted to?
I want to move into the 5 feet so I can do the bonus attack as well.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so you want to move like there still?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because that way we can also try flanking if necessary.
You're not flanking him now, but Neji's moved up. See how flanking really works? Is there a guy directly across from you, or kind of like in that vicinity? Like, is there another opponent here? Now back on the stairs, I'll move you here. I'll give you flanking because he's over here, right? You see that? As I'm drawing this line kind of across the model like that. I mean,
He can
I'm not
separate those attacks too, can't he? He can do the 10-foot attack and then move and then bonus action use his second one.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can do that as well.
Yep.
I'll do that then. If I get advantage on the first attack.
You still get the flanking bonus at roll to attack with the glaive.
So that's basically an advantage attack, right?
It's not an advantage attack. You just attack. You get +2 because you're
Okay.
flanking. We don't want to overbuff flanking, guys.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, it works until it's all fun and
I
games
didn't
till the
know.
goblins come out.
I didn't need it. So 21.
That's a hit, buddy.
Okay.
This guy's already badly injured, so you just cut him right down.
Yeah, so I did 9 points. So
You slash him
basically,
down.
I slash him and his head goes flying. Hey, say hello to Boo for me. Thanks. And then I move down and do the bonus attack on one of the centipedes.
Cool.
Nice.
And then hit one of the centipedes. That's
Rolled
good.
up.
Hopefully centipedes don't have high armor class. Oh, man.
Natural 1. Describe how you utterly fail.
I basically hit the stone, I guess, you know.
Ting!
And I give myself a wedgie.
Neji's up.
All right. Niji's like in fear. He doesn't really know what to do, but he ponies himself up, and he needs to be strong for his comrades, and he's going to move. Let's see. I guess towards the centipede on his right side.
This guy over here.
Yeah, I'll have sneak attack damage against that, right?
That's right,
he's
because
5 feet from
yep,
me. Okay.
exactly. Yep.
So I'm going to swing the hit at this dude with my dagger.
Cool.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Hey!
Roll another 20 to see if you super crit.
Oh boy.
If you roll another
No.
natural 20, you super crit and do quad damage.
I definitely.
It's
did
happened.
not
It's
know.
happened once in our game. So now you roll damage, right? So roll your
Yeah.
1 damage attack like you normally would with your dagger. So you do,
Okay.
how it works is you do 6, right? Plus the additional 4 because of the dagger. You do max damage with that one. So you do a total of 10. Now roll your sneak attack, which is 1d6.
Okay.
So 2 plus 6 again. So that's 18 damage in total, correct?
I
With the
guess.
dagger. How do you kill the
Jesus.
centipede?
I just like I stab it on the top of its head and then I run it through like the body. So it's just kind of like it splits open like that.
It's good for
I don't know.
protein.
Yeah.
Eat it.
No, I definitely don't do that.
You can attack this cultist still, too. In fact, I'm going to say you have enough movement, right, to get up and flank the cultist now.
Okay.
Right, like that.
And then yeah, I'll use my bonus action and I'll swing at that dude too. 15. Or
That's-
no,
that's
yeah,
a hit.
15.
15
and then
plus
I
2,
roll this.
17. That's a hit.
Yeah, and then just 1d4, right?
Yeah,
Because I don't get the. I'll just do that.
that's right, because it's considered offhand.
Ooh, 4.
Still pretty good. Cuts him pretty bad. Sa! Raise up, I believe. Unless you want to, here's the thing too, Neji, like rogues are real slippery. Like you could disengage and continue moving too, if you think about it.
I
mean,
think
it's
I'm
pretty
good right here.
busted. Raise up.
Ray is going to. Will I get flanking on the centipede with Romano
Yes.
there?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Because if you look across the model, like another ally is here, right?
Yeah, cool. I just wasn't sure if it was like just too far away or something.
No, it's fine.
I'm going to.
Because of this gap right here. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah,
His tail's big.
Yeah, I'll move my hex onto the last the initiate, but I'm going to booming blade attack the
Cool.
the centipede. Getting a 19.
Yeah, rolling well, bud.
Ooh, max damage 15.
Yeah. How do you kill him?
On the centipede, I was attacking.
Okay.
So I'd hex the shit and attacking the centipede.
Roll it up. Rolling dice, guys. Isn't it fun?
Oh, that was it. Like
Oh, that's the end of your turn?
yeah, that was
Lint is up. He sees him. He's kind of like, he sees all of his cultists getting cut down. He's like, what is this? Impossible. He points over to Fizzgig. You burn! Take a deck save, Fizzgig.
We love you, man. We want to send you to your god. You didn't know that?
Make a deck save, Fizzgig. DC 11. Fail, so you take 1d8 radiant damage. You take 6 radiant damage, Fizzgig. I must, no. And he just begins to run off. This way.
We love you, buddy. Don't run.
Raimundo's up.
Yeah, take care of that millipede. Your mic is muted. Here, take care of your millipede.
Chomp a chewy chewy chomp.
Yeah, 1,000 legs is a millipede.
I don't like that 4. I'm gonna add my inspiration. See if we can get that up. 6 plus 4, so I hit armor class 10.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
It is the end of my.
Exciting, huh? Morgan's up.
Okay.
A little bit of food dribbles out of your mouth from the cultist you ate before.
So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move to there, and if I believe I have line of sight, or did he duck around the corner?
He's like ducked. I'm just looking at the model, and he's can't see him. You know he's over there, but he's gone. Like
Yeah.
you look though. Now, where was your model before? Like if you were up here, right? You were up here, right?
Yeah.
Put a little torch in your guy so we can see him a little better. It's up here, right?
No, I was 15 feet down, kind of like on that first longer step.
Like right here.
Yeah, that's where I was.
So you could probably move up to here, and let's move your character to like here, and then you could see him, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna take another shot at him.
Cool.
Here comes the Eldritch Blast.
Here comes the pain.
23 to hit for.
Rolling pretty good.
Oh, you got to be kidding me!
-1, glancing blow.
1 point of damage.
You'll pay for that. Is that the end of your turn?
Pay.
You want to do
You
any bardic
friggin'
inspiration?
bastard.
Do you have any more bardic inspirations?
Yeah, I'm gonna hand out a bardic inspiration to Fizzgig this time.
Fizz is up.
Thank you. I'm gonna attack the centipede with the 200 longsword.
Yeah, you almost killed it with the help of Raimundo. Yeah.
What does the inspiration cover, if you don't mind me asking?
To hit, I think. To hit,
Like,
attack, saving throw, and ability check.
Oh, so not
Does it
movement
cover?
then.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to the attack hit. Got a feeling it's gonna roll off.
Okay, hold up.
Well,
You could roll it first and then decide to add it later. So roll your attack roll.
Okay.
So you don't have to waste it. You don't have to declare it in advance. So that is a miss. So now you can roll it if you want, right? You just have to roll a 3 or higher. You have to roll a d6, right? And then if you roll a 3 or higher, you hit it. Well, actually, you only need to roll a 1 because you're flanking it. So you automatically hit the bardic inspiration if you want to use it.
Yeah, I want to use the bardic inspiration.
Roll damage.
Come on, top end. Yes. Oh, that's close enough.
How do you kill this? How you kill the enemy of 1,000 legs? The child of 1,000 legs.
Millipede.
I got to slide down the sword down its back and curve to the side at the end. And in that same process, I'm going to move 30 feet. Because I slash it as I'm moving away.
Disgusting, Raimundo. Ooze and things just getting hacked and slashed from behind you. Pour over your reptilian body.
This is classed as a half cover or full cover, right? Being here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. I'm here then.
Cool. Centipede is up. Yep, Centipede is up. It attacks. I think it was attacking Ray before, so I'll attack again here. I roll an 11.
Misses.
Tim is up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish off the centipede. By the way, where's the? Can I see Glint, or is he missing in action?
You saw him run off. He's like running off this way.
Oh, we love you, Glint. Don't go. Don't run away. I wanted to visit your goddess. Anyway, I'll just attack the centipede and finish it off. Hopefully.
Cool.
Let's do that.
Centipede is untouched.
Yeah, but I'll take 2 attacks on it, so hopefully I'll finish it off. If I don't roll crappy,
You are
22.
I'm gonna say you're flanking it too because you got Raimundo there helping you.
First one only does 5 points, so I'll have to do the second attack. After.
Yeah, you do. Got to hit with it.
I rolled an 18 total.
How do you kill it? With the blunt of your pole arm.
Yeah, so basically I flip it around like in a 180-degree action and obviously slice through it and it cuts into several pieces.
You can still move.
Time to excavate poisons later. Well, I can move, but I can't see this other dude, right? Clint?
Well, Fizzgig is starting to run off around it. It is a little dark, but there you see these braziers here. You can move around here. It's not like total pitch black.
Yeah, I'll follow Fizzgig then. I'll try to
move your model,
get
30
close
feet.
to him. Where the hell am I? Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
So you're just like randomly moving your model. So that's why I did the movement thing, and you didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
It's just I.
Here, I'll move your model. See, like this. See, that's why we do the auto measure like that. Neji's up.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to dash?
Yeah.
And then, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this right.
Yeah, you're doing great, Neji. You're getting it.
Okay.
You need to help Steve
can I
out.
do like this or nah?
Yeah, for sure. You can
shit.
dash right up next to Glint.
Yeah. Let's do that.
You're quick. You're nimble. I'm gonna say, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just say, yeah, because you can move down lower. You don't have to move directly over it. It's fine. You get up to Glint.
Okay. For dramatic effect. No, I was just.
No, it's cool. I love it. Do it. Do the dramatic effect.
I was gonna say, can I like just jump on him?
Yeah, for sure. You
Or,
just
like,
try to
like
tackle
leap
him.
at him. I just I leap at him with the dagger in my hand.
Yeah. Roll it up.
Okay.
Roll to attack. He tried to cast a
is he
spell on you
running
earlier and it
away?
failed. He's trying
Is
to
he
run.
running away?
Yeah, he's trying to
So,
run
like-
away. You see, like there's like another set of stairs up here. As this chamber is like very symmetrical, you see other braziers and stuff, and there's like another doorway up here.
So is his back to me?
No, it doesn't work like that. You got to be within 5 feet of a buddy.
Okay.
You ran too far ahead.
I tried.
That's cool. It's not World of
Okay,
Warcraft.
so ooh, 14. Does that hit?
It does.
Ooh, nice.
Still to do some damage. Pretty
Oh,
good.
I rolled a 1. Okay.
Minus
5.
Yeah, still pretty good. Stab him, shank him a little bit. Ray is up. I think your hex goes down now because you can't bonus action it unless you can get. I guess you could move up and then bonus action move the hex again. You can see him. You're muted though, right, Ray?
Yeah, Ray's muted.
Not bad. I think.
That's as far as you could move. I'm looking from that position. I don't. Yeah, you can't hex him unfortunately, so your hex goes down.
It's a 90 feet to hex him. So,
You got to see the target.
I wouldn't. Oh yeah, fair enough. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd move up.
Gotcha.
30 feet. So like.
Yeah, he's behind
And
the
then
pillar
I'm
there.
going to-
Or behind the stairway here,
Yeah,
so you can
yeah,
see
that's all
him.
good. I'm gonna false life.
Cool.
And gain 5 temporary hit points.
Glint is up, and he's like in hand-to-hand combo with Neji. He begins to cast a spell on Neji. Burn! And then roll a dex save, Neji.
9.
You take 1d8. You take 4 points of radiant damage. Burn in her holy light. And you get an attack of opportunity as he begins to run away.
Oh. Okay.
He tries to run up the stairs here.
For 8.
To hit, you miss, unfortunately, with your attack of opportunity. He moves up to the stairway now. Giant lizard is up. Time to waddle.
Yeah, time to. It's double move.
Yeah, you want to move up to there?
Yeah.
Morgwyn is up.
All right. I am going to move down the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I should be able to see
Yeah, you
Glint from there.
Yeah, I mean, we can position him where you can see him, like, I think from here. And then you can
Yeah,
continue
he
moving.
might be
you
like
know.
5 or 10. There you go, behind that pillar.
Yeah, and he doesn't get any cover now either, so he's an open.
Right.
Sure. Roll. You want to try to hit him with another Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast?
I didn't. I missed.
A natural 1, you utterly fail.
Yeah.
It sucks being a Lobie. Fizzgate is
It
up.
does.
I just have a quick question.
Yes, Fizz.
If I move within range of, say, like 20 feet from him, can I use my shield as like a
shield?
Captain America?
You want to throw your shield at him?
Like, yeah.
You want to move up to here and use your shield like this? I mean, you can get,
Yeah, trying to, like,
you can get. I'm going to
knock him
say,
down or something, or
you want to try to incapacitate him.
yeah.
So how it works is, you first of all, are you trying to throw your shield like from here?
Yeah, from the bottom of the stairs, pretty much.
Yeah, make a ranged attack roll. And then to try to do a knockout attack, it's -2.
How do I do that? Just
Roll a
a
ranged
D20?
attack roll. Yeah, just roll a d20 and see we're in the ballpark.
Okay. 16.
That's a hit. What's your dex? Captain
My
America
dexterity
to the
is
rescue.
+2.
That's a hit. Captain America to the rescue, guys.
So he's incapacitated now.
Well, you have to roll damage. It's an improvised weapon, so 1d4 plus your range attack bonus. 1d4 damage.
4 + 2.
He's pretty damaged, yeah. I mean, you could knock him out.
Okay.
3 plus 2, 5.
5.
He's still up. He's like, ugh! Your shield drops to the ground, taking a clink clink, hits him right across the face.
Captain America.
Tim is up.
All right, I already measured the.
Yeah, move it up.
distance. I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Yeah, you guesstimated there.
No.
No, you got it. You got it. It's right there. Yeah. You can't attack him though. That's your dash movement.
No, I don't want to do a dash. I want it to stop here.
Okay.
Here, I think.
Oh, now
Which
we're
is 30
retconning a little bit. Okay. There we go. You've moved here. Sure. What do you want? You want to shoot him with the crossbow?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with the crossbow.
Okay, roll it up.
Sorry about that.
No mercy.
Whoa. What's the point? I mean, he wants to join his god, right? Hey, you should. We love you, man. We want you to join your god.
Gonna finish him off here?
Seriously?
Sucks, man. Sucks indeed. Neji's up.
I'm going to sprint at him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can get to him.
Yeah.
You don't even need to sprint to him because remember he just moved 30 before, right?
Okay, so
So
I'm just matching him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
So you still have your bonus action. Roll an
nice.
attack roll.
12 does
That's
not
a
hit.
13 AC.
All right, so bonus action. I'm gonna swing at him again.
Mm-hmm.
18 or 24.
How do you kill him?
I walk up to him with both daggers in my hand, and I'm like one on each side, like within like an X pattern like this, and I'm just like, this was meant to be, like this is your fate, like that kind of thing. I don't really know what to say, but that sounds like something he would say, like this was always fated to be, like in my childish voice, obviously, and then I just kind of like that, finish him like that. Kind of like how, if anyone's seen Star Wars, like how Anakin finishes off Count Dooku.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
just kind of like that. Just
Well, he gets
and I'm
to
like,
join.
I'm like stone cold, like stone face when I say this, like very uncharacteristic of me, but that's how I do it.
The room goes eerily quiet.
Cool, kid. You sent him to his goddess. You know, he loves you too.
I goes to Neji and say, "Can you pass me that shield, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
please?"
I
Like-
pick up the shield, and I'm. Oh, you're next to the shield. Never mind.
Oh, okay, yeah. I like pick it up and hand it to him.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Don't do that again. Let's
Give
go
me
get
Andy.
the. Can we extract some of the poison from the centipede? That would be interesting.
We got any vials though?
Good question. Good point. I don't know actually.
I'm gonna spend 5 minutes trying to look for my my 2 axes that I threw.
Well, I haven't
find
had the
him.
oil flasks, so
I'm
You pick him up. One of them was lodged in his thigh.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to have a look at the
Treasure.
sacrifice.
oh, I think I have to try.
See if there was any identifying things about him. Or her.
Yeah, you walk up to the body. What else is anybody else doing?
Mogwin
Tre-
seems to be going for the treasure.
Yeah, treasure.
The
I'm looking,
treasure
I'm
time?
looking for a
Definitely
pearl.
trapped. Like,
Yeah, we're all mercenaries. Treasure, man.
Hey Mogwin, don't forget you don't get any treasure.
You see a symbol that's carved into the chest of this unfortunate victim. And this is the symbol you see, Ray. Some symbol
What's this?
painted on. Appears this poor man he's been stripped naked, surrounded by ceremonial candles.
Yeah.
Isn't
I mean, Ray doesn't know what that is, but yeah.
where is this symbol being seen?
The symbol is carved in, like, it's been carved into his flesh.
into the sacrifice.
Oh. I'll be to see that.
Morgwyn moves to the top. There appears to be a lot of loot up here. Morgwyn rolls an investigation roll. So here's how we'll do it, guys. Morgwyn, if he rolls really well, we'll double the loot.
Get the loot, man. Let's do.
But if he rolls, we'll just see what happens.
Does I have proficiency in investigation? Can anyone offer me advantage on this roll?
Can't you give yourself bardic inspiration? Sorry.
I can't bardic inspirate myself.
I mean, if he lets me do it, I still have the bardic inspiration.
Nah, you can't inspire me with my own inspiration. But I like the idea. Nah, here we go. 12. So
I was gonna say nat
high.
20. Like,
No.
Just kind of middle of the road.
Yeah.
It's gonna intimidate Morgan into getting.
And so we get 12 more gold.
And after that, I'm also gonna cast. Oh, I'm gonna cast detect magic as a ritual that takes one action.
You want to cast Detect Magic?
Hmm?
As a ritual, you start to cast Detect Magic. Cool.
Yeah, I start singing the detect magic song.
Sorry, quick question.
Detect some magic. Where's the magic? What now?
Quick question. Does rituals not use the spell slot for it?
That's right.
Right, that's
No,
correct.
just
Anything that's a
take 10
ritual
minutes.
does not take the. No, it depends. Everything has a duration.
Okay.
In this case, it's one action, and I can cast it as a ritual without using a slot.
Amazing.
There is hundreds of coins here. But you also find like other articles of clothing, boots, jackets, pants, belts.
Who's that?
Underpants.
You know, you do see some physical, other valuable possessions in here, Morgwyn. What else is everybody doing while Morgwyn is beginning to cast a ritual for 10 minutes?
I was gonna head to the treasure and get some gold. I mean,
You start
right?
You start scooping some gold into your pocket, or you start counting them out?
Well, how much gold is there?
There's a lot.
Everything just for them.
There's a few thousand coins.
Oh,
Just before Morgwyn casts the ritual for Detect Magic, I hold him and say, I'll cast Detect Magic without ritual. I can cast it once per turn without ritual, I think.
Well,
Sure,
Guarding
about
the silver
ability.
up top, so
I don't want to bother
you're gonna
with
stay
silver
in
and
that
copper.
lizard form and climb up and basically guard the upper area where the exits are.
Now, one thing we've changed, Raimundo, is when you're in a wild shape, you can actually talk.
Okay.
Oh,
So
the
you
lizard's
don't
talking.
you can talk and roleplay it as is, whatever creature you're at, right? It's something we changed with druids, so you're not just mute the whole time, right? As you're wild shaped.
Yeah, I'll
you
be
have to
guarding the upper level, guys, while you guys go digging through the loot.
Okay, you have to make the lizard sound. I'll be guarding. No, how much gold and platinum is there? I'm gonna ignore the silver and copper, obviously.
It's like all piled together, kind of jumbled together. Tim, it's almost like it's a pile, like a bunch of people would use to like just gather this thing. You know, it's pretty weird.
I seem to have a feeling that maybe we skipped a couple steps on our quest to find what was happening to the farmers. You know, with all this common clothing and things, these cultists could have been sacrificing farmers for weeks.
Oh, makes sense.
That's an interesting connection. Well, is the dead guy a farmer? That's a better question.
I don't know. The only thing I could tell on him was this carving. You know, it's probably some sort of demonic ritual. Or...
Well, we could bring the body back and have somebody identify him. Like, hey, do you know this guy? He's dead.
That's all creepy. But
Is he your brother? Is he your cousin? Sorry to hear what happened.
Traumatic, but yeah.
Neji, you look here, and there's a doorway here where they're guarding. There's also another doorway over here, and there's another doorway over here.
Jesus.
This room is like large, you know, and you guys see like roots or whatever this stuff is dangling down into this obelisk or ziggurat, and of course below where that lizard came out, or I'm sorry, the centipede came out from.
couldn't these dead people and these claws match up to the archaeologists what were here before? Because didn't the person we bought the map from say archaeologist was looking through the stick side? Or am I wrong?
Well, another theory might be that he's another cultist trying to send people here to be sacrificed.
I guess that's true too.
Promising that there's treasure here to be found.
Tries to draw people in to get. That makes more sense.
Fizzgig's detect magic goes off, and as he stops Morgween from casting it as a ritual, and it appears this guy, whoever was trying to cast the spells on you, seemed to be kind of the leader. He has something on him. He wears a magical bracelet. It appears to have conjuration magic associated to it. It's in the shape of a golden centipede.
Maybe he's got a little black book, with a list of people that he's sacrificed.
Quite possibly. I want to sort of dig through the pile. I'm looking specifically for a shield.
I've linked the treasure loot in there.
You've already linked it?
Yeah, I've already linked it. There's a lot of coins, copper, silver. A valuable stone is in there, Morgween, but it's not a pearl. But definitely could be exchanged for one. I mean, it's worth 500 gold.
Yeah. Yep. So, I don't see the bit where you've linked in the armor.
It's in Discord.
I'm only seeing the money.
That's what I've linked. And the other item is in there. I just told you what it was. There is a bracelet. It's shaped like a golden centipede. It's around his you detect magic because you're kind of standing next to him too. Because you just killed him and pulled your axe out of him.
Let's go.
Yeah,
the rest of the
items were just like boots, belts, and clothes.
Which door? There's like 3 of them.
I thought there was just one door behind the treasure vault. Hold on a second.
No, there's like 3 doorways. There's one in the north side of the room, west and east.
Yep.
Which way are we facing now?
Well,
I don't. Facing whatever way it's facing.
Yeah.
Look at the compass that rose in the lower left.
Facing the room as if we were walking into it for the first time, like north. That's north, east, west. South would be the direction we came from. In my orientation.
So let's go north. Let's check out the north door.
Well, how are we splitting up what's here? Are we taking it, or are we
just take the gold? I wouldn't bother with the silver and copper. It's too much weight.
Oh wait, actually, there's a freaking compass in the bottom left. I'm an idiot. And I got it right anyways.
Doesn't matter. We're all kind of confused. Anyway, let's go to the north door.
Who's taking the gold? Or the coins?
I can carry the gold without capacity.
I'm gonna grab the aquamarine.
Add it to your sheet, right? Unless someone disagrees, or it depends on how you guys want to hold the loot.
I just grab it and just sort of.
Actually,
why don't we pick somebody to keep a group kitty? Yeah, and then this way it won't get all screwy with everybody having a bunch of crap all over them.
Okay.
Just depends on who can carry such a whole.
Well, we can break it up, but it can be all on one list.
So I did a calculation. It's 58 gold pieces each if we were splitting it, and 75 silver pieces each, along with 157 copper pieces. That's if we were splitting it. But my max carry capacity is pretty high.
Yeah, so I think the Furbo can carry the gold, and we could just split it, right? What is it, 58? What you said?
Oh, my max carry capacity is 360. So I probably can carry most of it.
Okay. So 58 gold and 75 silver, is that the split, as I said? We should
So,
check out
is everybody writing down 58 gold and 75 silver on their sheet?
I guess so. That would make sense, right?
All right.
And then there's also 945 copper pieces.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the copper. You guys can keep it if you really want to.
Neji, on one side of the coin, you see the picture of an elven man. On the other, it's a woman, an elven woman. It must be the two twins. Stamped.
Yeah, the infernal Wonder Twins. Anyway.
Is anyone wanting the copper? If not, because I'm gonna take it. I'll
Okay.
probably to carry it.
If you want to take all of it, yeah.
If I can carry it.
Let's check out the north door. I mean, why are we spending so much time in this room? Is there something else? Did we send something?
You pack up all the gold. I rolled on the random encounters chart since you guys are taking your time. No random encounter.
That's fine. Yeah, let's go check out the north door. Whoever has the highest perception should go first, as always.
I'm just gonna take special note of the sacrifice's face.
It looks like this.
I hate to say this, but what if we just cut off the head, put it in a bag, and
We
carry it with
don't
us?
we don't need to do that. No.
Okay.
And
There
Like
are
I
like
said,
pouches and other things in here. If you guys need like a container, like a backpack even, you can also take it from the loot pile, right? If you want to take like a pouch or a backpack, you guys can take one or two of them if you want and add it to your sheet as a container.
come on. Yeah, I'll just have
Okay.
a pouch. Just for the fun of
If
it.
somebody has prestidigitation, I guess you can sort of create an illusionary, I don't know, picture of the guy. Yeah, see you later.
I turned to Tim. Like I said, I don't particularly like giving away all my secrets. And as I say that, my face changes to the face of, is it a dwarf that's there? So my face changes, and then a couple seconds later, it changes back to this human face.
Oh, that's neat, man. Can you change genders too? And can you be an animal?
Like I said, I don't like to give away all my secrets. I'd be left with no advantage over anyone that tries to cross me.
Okay. Sounds cool. Let's use that later when we need to, con some people out of some money.
Neji like walks up to Ray and he's like, a changeling, yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. And I just walk away.
Gender neutral change.
I sort of look at you as you walk up, and I'm just like, hey mate, and you just walk away. So
Yeah.
I guess because you sort of recognize what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, guys, which door?
Door, I thought it was north door, right?
Yeah, let's do north.
Did anyone take the aquamarine, or is that still there?
I think Ray took
I think Ray took it, yeah.
Is that this door here, guys, or what do you mean?
Yes. That door.
I'm guessing there's still a pouch on the floor. If there is, I'm gonna take it.
A what?
Pouch.
Pouch.
Yes, a pouch. That's correct. I delete it. It looks to be like an open doorway into a hallway. And you look to the left a little bit here, buddy, Ramundo, and there's like, you could tell someone has shifted some stone. Maybe there was a secret door here once, and there's just like lots of little centipedes just crawling around out in here, but they seem to be contained, not to a point where it's dangerous. What do you do?
Where's Neji?
Here.
Yeah, crawl up in here, man. This is your gig, right?
What are you pointing at specifically, referring to? I can't.
Like there was a secret door.
Oh, like over there.
You look over to your left, like it's not like a secret door per se, but it's like something has been moved, like, and you step there, and there's like a lot of, you hear the crunching sound. It's like you step onto like a lot of centipedes, and I'm assuming you take a step back.
like back into the pits and stuff, man? What's
Is this whole like hallway-esque type thing just filled with centipedes?
This hallway, yes. And then Raimundo comes up to this ledge here that he can just easily climb across, in his new form, his like lizard form, which forms these like little spider-like tendrils. Like, if you actually understand how spiders work, they have like tons of these little things, right? They grip across the wall. You see a pit. The pit is pretty bad, like you couldn't climb out of it. You see a bunch of bones, like dried up bones and stuff like that. Maybe Raimundo, these guys just threw him in this pit when they were done using him, right? And you look ahead, and I'm looking here on the map. There appears to be a way across into this room over here.
so it looks like I can wall crawl it.
Yeah, you can move across for sure.
Yeah, I'll wall crawl it.
Just as he goes to move across, I jump on his back and say, "Giddy up."
Do you allow him to get on top of you, Raimundo?
Absolutely.
Pretty heavy guy. He's a pretty heavy guy, but yeah.
I've been waiting for somebody.
Bizgig gets
You'll
across.
notice that there's like a nice little like indentation. Like the lizard is meant to be ridden. That is his primary, piece. So, yeah.
You look into the room, Fizzgig and Raimundo. It's pretty nasty. A large pile of bones, corpses, and so forth. Must have been other sacrifices. Candles lit it up, and around this whole ceremony. It's pretty foul, and you get like a cold shudder crosses across your back.
All those missing farmers, I feel like that's sort of the stasis. You might need to get their faces right.
Yeah, I mean, it's all starting to fit together, right?
I want. I've made a mistake. Raimundo makes a perception roll.
Oops.
Under the perception. Oh, actually, no.
Natural 20.
20.
Raimundo, as you are crossing across, I forgot to mention it. You see a hole, like in the wall over here, like in this pit down here. It's like a tunnel that leads somewhere.
Ooh. Tunnel.
In this pit, there's like a tunnel right here, I'm going to say, that leads somewhere.
Yeah, I'll let the guys back there know that. Have them start working on that while we scour this room, investigate this room.
Okay, what else is everybody else doing while Raimundo and then begin to kind of waddle up and look at the candles, I'm assuming?
I jump down to go investigate that after he says that.
Do you have dark vision, Neji? You have the lantern out though, right?
Yeah, but I still have the lantern, yeah.
The lantern, you like put it down just to beat some ass, but then you pick it back up,
Yeah, let's just say we did that. Yeah.
Or, you're slinging one-handed with the lantern, flying around. Kind of like some wild miner or something.
Yeah. I'm like the most badass 12-year-old.
Neji, why don't you make a nature roll?
Ooh.
We'll say the DC's like 10.
Okay, well, whatever.
I mean, it's
3.
a tunnel like leading down into the earth. It's dark. But it looks, it's enough to where, like, I'm saying it's 10 by 10, but the range of it goes in and out, as you begin just walking down at 30 feet, it goes on for a while.
I don't really want to go too far.
Okay, you walk back.
So I come back. And I'm like speaking now. I'm like, this tunnel goes really far out. It might be a way out of here. It might be worth checking out the other rooms before continuing on this path.
Anybody that has a background maybe in fighting orcs or goblins? I'm just opening that question up to the group.
I was with the mercenary unit, so I was fighting everything. So I'm sure orcs and goblins would be within that
Maybe
possibility.
Yeah. Miner is a bounty hunter.
Urban bounty hunter, though.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
minor.
My mercenary unit was called the Vorpal Bunnies. We just went around killing everything.
Oh my gosh.
I'm military.
I'm just a curiosity Verbolg.
Ramundo, do you think that Ramundo rolled a natural 20 as well? Ramundo,
Yeah.
did you fight did you fight anybody in the military?
And more like desert, style. So like, I'm not sure if Goblin are really
Oh yeah.
desert folk.
From Vagrax, the great desert out there. You know about the armies of the Genie King.
Sure.
And you've heard about the forces of the darkness. You've heard about them. They come from deep beneath the earth. Maybe this is one of their entranceways.
Forces of darkness.
Or the darkness.
I'd like to stand next to these skeletons at the top. I want to inspect them, see what kind of
It's very macabre.
beings they were before.
Yeah, I just want to go back to the rest of the group though before we jump back to you guys. Is anybody else doing anything?
I wanted to slowly make my way through this opening in the
Let me double click your model so I want to see where you're going.
very slowly through here.
There's like a lot of
centipedes.
Yeah, there's centipedes all over the fucking map.
Are they alive? Oh, I thought it was like
They're alive.
They were connected to the giant one.
You see like the holes here, and so you step back out. What we'll do is roll an investigation roll, Fizz.
Oh, investigation.
Damn.
Ramundo, the room is dark, and
17.
you pick up a couple of the bones. You see some of the, again, it's kind of the same thing, but all these body parts, there's no clothes on them. They all must have been stripped naked, dismembered. It's pretty disgusting. Ramundo,
Blizzard has dark vision.
yeah, for sure. And you're looking here in the shadows, and Ramundo, you see something. What is that? We roll initiative, and that's where we'll start our game next week.
God damn.
As I'll put out the shadows.
What is that? It's Lady Lizard. It's it's your wife to be.
Here's the shadows right here.
Oh, wonderful.
Are they meant to look like that? Or
I don't know.
Shadows?
Yeah, they're very dark. So, yeah, the shadows. So yeah, did you guys have fun?
Absolutely.
How about everybody rolls a d20 if you roll a 19 or higher? Anyone rolls a 19 or higher, you're level 3.
Oh.
Otherwise, we level up to level 3 next week.
I need to be level 3, so I really need this.
Someone's got to roll it.
Me too. I'd get packed to the blade. So
19 or higher.
Oh, I got a 12.
14.
Did anybody roll it? I don't see it.
nah.
It's not on the dice tonight, boys.
Can I roll again?
No. What do you think,
Give
Marguine?
him advantage.
What's that?
What'd you think, buddy?
What about tonight? It was fun.
Yeah, cool.
Did everybody roll? I don't.
Are we off next week, the 17th?
Yes, we are. And you know what? Since we're off next week, I say fuck it. Let's level everybody up to level 3 anyways, because we're off.
Yes!
That way, gives you guys a chance to maybe the newer players or whatever you can learn about your new abilities, so that everybody gets their subclasses. And cool. Yes,
Can
we
I actually
are.
get to level my health this time?
Ramundo, 1 week out of the month we have off.
Yep. No, I knew it because I'm on vacation next week because I was going to miss it anyway. So it was a good week to be off. Thank you.
It's the fate of the gods. It's the will. It's the will of the gods.
Yeah, man. So I'll come back level 3.
Yes.
Still have in my mind that I might take a level of barbarian with this guy.
Do it.
At some point, guys. Just
The barbarian. The barbarian.
Barbarian. Yeah.
Yeah, but still trying to feel out when the right time to let that rage come out is. I'm still playing with some toys. So I think I'm probably gonna stay druid on level 3 here, but at some point I'm probably gonna go a little rage happy.
So if we want to go down that tunnel, Neji, I load in another map.
Nice.
It's already ready to go.
Shit. Dude, but there's like so many. I'm like the type of dude, like, if something seems like really far out, I'm just gonna like explore everything else first.
It's one of the
How
tunnels of
far?
the
How
darkness.
That tunnel goes like, without obviously saying too much, like it goes pretty far, right?
Make a d20
Like-
roll.
Okay.
Get more information. You guys have been rolling like shit though the whole night.
Yeah,
17.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, you rolled 17? I didn't see it. It's not in the log, but we'll say it's a 17.
Oh shit!
That's okay. That's all good. It must be like one of the tunnels of the darkness, right? And
Okay.
you've heard about these tunnels. They go deep beneath the earth. You know, if you go into this tunnel, we're going somewhere.
Okay.
Who knows
Deep
where it
beneath the
goes?
earth that sounds pretty far.
Hundreds
So,
of feet,
yeah.
maybe 1,000. You don't know.
Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty far. Okay.
It's already
alright.
ready to go if you want to go. Otherwise, you can just collect your bounty. You guys figured out what happened to the farmers, but the shadows are encroaching and fighting. Going to maybe gank Ramundo next week. So everybody, if you want to, you can roll your hit points like Morgween is doing. Beyond level 3, how hit points were. So right now, if you want to, you could roll. You just should roll anyways, just for fun. And if you can take the average, or you can take the higher or the average. But going forward, Morgween, you can only re-roll the 1. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So can't overpower you guys too much.
So when you say
you're right, Mitch.
Just gonna show off the ambience there of the evil dungeon.
I was gonna say average, right? So if I'm supposed to roll 1d8, if I do fixed, it's 5. But you want me to do either 4 or roll?
You can roll, take the average like you are doing, or take the higher of the roll. So you guys can be a little bit more buffed than the lower levels like this, or you can, right?
Just gonna take the fixed roll.
The average
Yeah, it's up to
works
you.
on 1 to 8, so it's actually 4.5.
4 point,
but
and
they
you round up.
They
right?
round up because it's
Okay.
HP. Yeah, that I saw where you were going with that.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
rule
two
for
things.
dungeon dudes because they only play with 3 players, so they have to buff them up, right?
Mm.
Now Tim 2 is gonna be 2 because I'm gonna do manifest echoes. I'm gonna echo myself everywhere.
Oh, nice. I was wondering where you were going with that.
If I pick a soul knife rogue, do I need to justify how I get these powers at all?
No. It's just
Okay.
part of your role play if you want to. It's just kind of like how we're training up to this moment, guys.
Okay.
Soul Knife
'Cause
is cool.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of. I don't know if I should go. I want to go either scout or soul knife. Soul knife is cooler, but scout is probably a lot more helpful.
I did one of the one shots I did with Az. I was a Soul Knife, so it's really cool.
Yeah, Scout's a weaker version of Ranger. I don't think it's that useful.
Scout's pretty good, man. What you mean?
Do whatever you want, man.
Oh yeah, of course, but I thought scout was pretty fun looking.
Fizzgig, roll a religion roll since you were asking about the body, right? And you looked at the symbol. You're proficient in religion, right, Fizz?
Say that again.
Are you proficient in religion?
Yes.
Roll a religion check.
Give me a second. I was just doing the whole.
Cool. I'll link you something in secret if you know it.
Okay. Let's see. Religion, did you say?
Yes.
Religion.
I have half proficiency. Would that give him advantage?
Yeah, but he was just checking out the body. He didn't roll high enough anyways.
Okay. Okay.
Bad rolls tonight. Where's my free?
Natural 2.
That's fine.
Yeah, the rolls are pretty crappy all around anyway.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I got 3 d20s that game, but I can't believe it were only a mini campaign. Oh yeah, I was doing the spells.
Morgwyn can go back to the town where they have the, what is it, the Mage Guild, basically. Every town has these guys who sell these magical components. And you can buy things like the pearls if you want, or any other type of magical component.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can, if you don't have a guy in the party that can identify, then you can pay the guild or whatever 5 gold pieces to identify the item. I've also thought about identification, like should we even have it as an idea, you know? I think just picking up an item and knowing it, it's kind of hard to like identify and not identify. I don't know if I talked to you guys about that.
No, I don't.
Do you guys want to play with identification?
What do you mean by that?
Well,
It's
you
an
can
available
identify.
skill. I mean, I'll gladly swap the spell out for something else if you want to take it out of the skill set.
Well, I guess
Is
the
there a
idea behind
particular-
identification is if you want to identify an item before someone picks it up and like knows about it, like AKA it's cursed.
Right.
Otherwise, once a person picks it up and equips it, like Neji did with the ring, he like knows the
Mhm.
whole ability of the thing really.
Oh.
So it essentially identifies to it, and I just tell you what it is. Do you guys want to do that, or do you guys want to play with identify?
No, that's fine. I'll swap the spell out.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm happy doing it the way you equip it and you find it out.
Because identification is
it's
kind of
a
annoying,
risky,
right?
but- Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you, Morgwyn and Ramundo are way more experienced. Do you guys want to play with identify or no?
Like I've played where you spend a short rest with something and you can identify it. Like you don't have to use the spell. Like it just takes time with the item. Like so you spend an hour with it and you can figure out what it does. The detect magic side is really understanding, oh, it's magical. I need to take some time with it.
Let's do that
Yeah.
rule. I like that.
That's kind of the way we've done it.
Yeah.
Now, identifying it, if you want to be really careful with it, that if you want to identify it in advance, Morgwyn, that way you know it's not cursed. Right? Because someone just picks it up, it's like, oh, I'm wearing a cursed item now. So there's
All right.
there's trade-offs, right? That's kind of cool, huh?
So I'll keep it as a ritual then, and we'll
All right, and like
Work
the
with
other
it then.
time won't tell you cursed or uncursed, but it'll give you. Yeah. All right. Neat. Gotcha.
All right, then I'll keep it then, and we'll work that dynamic.
So then, do I know what the bracelet does?
Yeah.
Is that all it does? It just does 2 damage?
Who picked up the golden bracelet from Glint?
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about.
I know, I'll get to your bracelet, but
Oh,
I'm asking
okay,
who picked
okay,
up the
okay.
golden bracelet from Glint. I don't think anybody did.
No one
Um,
said that they did, but
I did say that I picked up everything on his body. I wanted the additional claws.
This guy picked up the golden bracelet then, guys?
I guess so.
Good.
Yeah,
Because
Fizzgate
I got
picked
them
it
as I
up.
got my axe.
Watch him be like, you die now.
Fizzgate picked it up.
you turn
See
into a
what happened.
centipede.
Don't, because it. Don't.
This is an
I'm just-
uncommon magic item. It requires attunement. As an action, you can throw the bracelet down and speak a command word, which you can make up yourself. Once you do it, it becomes a giant centipede.
Ooh,
The centipede, once it's killed, it reverts back into the bracelet form.
that's cool.
It's the pinky.
With you, Neji, let me look that up.
It's vampiric touch bracelet.
It's called the Bracelet of Pain.
Oh, wonderful.
Sounds great.
When you don the bracelet, like we talked about, you take 2 points of piercing damage, and your maximum HP is reduced by 2. While wearing the bracelet, you can cast Scorching Ray with a +7 bonus to attack. After that, it fades and then it goes away. So it's just a one-time
Like-
use item.
Oh, okay. Interesting. And that's +7 to hit or damage?
+7 to hit. And then
Okay.
the magic
If
of Scorching Ray. I think it's 1d10.
So
or something.
regardless if I hit or not, it disappears.
The magic fades away from it. Yes, correct.
Well, you get
Okay.
3
Ray
scorching
fires-
rays.
Yeah, you get three
Oh, that's
three attacks with Scorching Ray. Yeah. At second level, which I assume it's casting it at second
Yep.
level. That's neat.
Interesting.
That's a cool little item.
Yeah, you can scorch a hapless team member who's not looking.
So Fizzgig rolls a 10 for his hit points. Cool, guys.
Second the average.
I'll leave you guys be so you guys can talk amongst yourself, maybe, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question for you before you guys both.
Yep.
So I'm just looking at magic missile. I'm also seeing my spells list that I can add Jim's magic missile. Is that
Yeah, it's one of those freaky spells.
It's from Acquisitions Incorporated. I'm pretty sure. It's
Yes.
pretty cool. If you read it, it's different and it is pretty cool. But it's
I
It's
don't
a
think you
risk
can
reward.
cast it because you're a fighter and you don't have that ability unless you multi-class.
Eldritch Knight allows me to cast wizards.
You're gonna go into Eldritch Knight.
Yeah, that was the
Cool.
original plan.
Awesome, yeah, and then you can add it to your spell book right now
Yeah.
because you get 2 spells or something, right?
I get 3 spells and 2 cantrips.
There you go, buddy. Roll it up.
Um,
If you want to choose that
And
as
then
your
once
spell,
I
you
get-
can.
yeah, once I get the wizard as well, that'll increase my cantrips even more.
See you guys later. See you guys in a few weeks.
See you guys later.